said rotate the device. So I don't know if are we vertical or are we horizontal. Someone will have to tell us if it's anything. But no, we want to try. We got some new charcoal here. It's called lump charcoal. We've never tried it. They're not briquettes. They're very thin, hollow. I don't know how well it's going to burn, so we'll try that. But we gotta. Okay. So, but first, let's take a look here. Yeah, Royal Oak lump charcoal. So we'll try the lump charcoal. We'll try it. We haven't done that before. Yeah. First, and we have Willem. Oh, wow. Willem raises a good point. The answer is we haven't taken a first sip yet, but we're prepared. Yes. So, here, why don't you actually take some? I haven't done something before we get to the lump charcoal. I haven't taken my pills in quite a while, so we'll just stick with. We got gabapentin, Prozac, atorvastatin. I'm going to take 2 propanolols or propanolols or whatever. So hear me.
Tune the hatch.
Got him down. Okay,
all
awesome.
Right. Hello there, Sarah Christie.
All right. And what we're just going to do for today's grill. Yeah, we left this out to thaw last night. Probably should have put it in the refrigerator afterwards. It's getting kind of brown, but it should be okay. So we got these, and we got these hamburgers, the 10 for 10 patties.
Yes.
But they're more like, they're so thin, they're like half a burger, so you got to put 2 together.
Yeah.
Well, we should also get some cheese, so we'll get the cheese inside.
Yes, we do have the cheese inside.
Do you want to start with the burgers, or do you want to start with the steak?
I'd say we start with the steak.
We got to season the steak.
Let's start with the burgers then.
Yeah, we can do either way.
Okay, no, yeah.
Or we got to get the fire going.
Yes, we do.
Here, wait right here. Put this back, and we're going to see what happens with these.
Yeah, I didn't see how this looks like. It's like a giant piece of wood. I just saw the bag with all the other charcoal. I didn't really pay much attention, but oh well, I guess you got to step outside of your comfort zone. You got to try something different.
And we also got some American cheese, because the cheese will thicken up and keep the 2 patties together. So
yes, there we go, some cheese.
All right. First, oh wait, I forgot to do something.
What you should do?
I forgot to hose this bottom part off. Look at that.
Oh yeah, look at all that water.
There we go. That should do it. You want to take it? Sure. Well, thank you, Willem. It's good to see you again. Long time no see. We're not sure how these are going to burn. If they're going to burn quickly or actually maybe a little more lighter fluid. Just get it all doused. Get it all. Yeah, that's paper. We need the fuel. All right, good. It should. That I think. That shall suffice. So I took my pills. We got the beer going. We're gonna. Yeah, the steak is kind of turning. I should probably put it after letting it thaw. I should have let it refrigerate, but oh well. But it'll be fine. Yeah, the weather is pleasant. I know, because Willem, you're in Connecticut. It's a cooler day. My brother thinks we're gonna have an early fall, and they predict a bad winter because it's actually chillier than this. Is more like mid to late September.
All week has been like this.
All week, yeah.
It's more like late September.
Don't trip.
Well, I think it's spreading anyway.
It's burning nicely.
Running hot too. So.
Yeah?
Yes.
I probably should have put the grill on first, but that's alright. We wanted to see how it would burn, so let's see how... Not the grill, the grate. Let's just see how it burns, because will it graze quickly? Hope we should have enough fuel, but I don't know. Hello, Deese. I don't understand what Deese is asking here, but someone named Deese. It isn't cool. What is that? Actually, way is that? I don't know. The weather has just started to turn now after a heat wave at the end of the week. The fall here is so pretty, so I'm surprised. I didn't think the British said fall. I thought you only used autumn. I didn't know the British said fall, but yes, the fall is coming. But a little too. I'm not ready for the fall yet. I want another like month or so, at least 2-3 weeks of summertime. Charring or what's it?
Yeah, it kind of looks like it is.
Yes, doggo. Because
Right.
we grilled, was it 3 days ago? And we've eaten all that food. We had our burgers, we had our sausages, we had the tomahawk pork chops. So we've had our meal for the past 3 days, but now, that's another reason why, because I don't like to grill in the wintertime. So I'm trying to get as much grilling in now. And the weather, when the weather turns, you go back and look last year, I was still grilling in like October, November, and like the next day we got a snowstorm. I'm like, oh yeah, so it's not pleasant when it's that cold and that dark trying to grill. So, how are you, doggo? It's good to see you again. Yeah, we did a sit-down stream last night.
Yes, we did. Nice little stream.
Nice little stream. We said hello to Dummy.
It went places.
Yes, James was there again, as was Denmark Guy, and then Cassandra came on, and it was a nice stream, as I recall. I think Cassandra gave us an apartment tour, and Dumb showed us his Yaris in his garage, and that's really all I remember. Oh, and Denmark Guy, I think, said I was like sent by God to save Dumb or something. I remember bits and pieces. I was getting drunk towards the end. Well, Sarah, the answer is yes, Denmark Fig. Sarah, to answer your question, we might not be your cup of tea. My name is I call myself Occupational Click, and I wanted to share videos of my life, and I kind of got away from that. Sometimes I do sit-down streams, and sit-down streams, sometimes I'll do a panel, we'll bring people on. Sometimes I'll just talk about whatever I feel like. It's more of a coffee house. I call it a coffee house. It's meant to be just a small group of people who want to be there. So we do the sit-down streams. But we also got into streaming while grilling. Now, this is not a sit-down stream. I'm on my phone. So, sit-down stream means I'm at a desktop PC. This I'm doing through the app. So we mostly do the grill streams for ourselves, like as like a point of reference. One day we can go back and say, oh yeah, what do we want to grill? Oh, we forgot last year. Look at this. Oh yeah, we did those tomahawk things. Or oh yeah, hey, should we get that? What's it called? The lump charcoal. Oh no, it sucked. Or oh yeah, it was great. Or I forgot about that. So it's more of like, because it's no skin off my back to hold the phone, while grilling. So there's really no topic per se here. You can talk about my fucked up life. I'm a spurg. I have autism and other things, ADHD, allegedly alcohol abuse disorder, but minor. Generalized anxiety disorder. What's the other thing I have? PTSD and avoidant personality disorder. So I've got a whole slew of things, but I didn't get I'm 43. I didn't get diagnosed till a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago, and my whole life has been a disaster. So that is basically what this is about, my fucked up life. Oh, Dog wants to know how work was.
Same as ever.
I feel like it's not graying the way it should.
Gotta get some more fuel for the fire, maybe.
I'll give it a little. See what happens. Is it gonna ignite? Yeah. No, I just don't know how quick. Like we know with briquettes. We've never used this. I mean, you actually got that one. I forgot. Like it was a briquette, but it was like it was infused with lighter fluid. So that was getting really. That would be good for winter grilling. That was hot as hell. These, I'm not sure, but we'll see. They're starting to gray. I want to see them gray. They don't look like they're ready to. Yeah.
This is quite the massive clump there. So I don't know. Not embers, I see.
Don't worry. We can tend to the embers, but I want to start seasoning the steak. We got the burgers. We're gonna season the burger. Yeah, this is quite the clump. Actually, we can spread out the hot zone. Why not?
Right.
I don't even care at this point, as long as it. All right. It's lighter fluid again. Because I think maybe this is too. This is. I should have tried to break it up, but. But I find when I do sit-down streams versus when I do these app cell phone streams, different people come through. I guess there's something about the algorithm or whatnot. I tend to get more random viewers when I'm doing these streams, and everyone's welcome, but it's not for everybody. But yeah, so. Well, Totem, it's not whether or not I like JT. The real question is, does JT like me? Because if he doesn't, then why does he want to be here? I think he came here for you. You like him. He comes here for you. I don't think JT would have come here of his own accord. Now, I'm surprised we don't have any more paper, I guess. Oh. Merry Christmas. You don't think there's enough? The goal now is just to get this charcoal to burn. Well, that's fine. That's mostly what it is. Like I liken it to a coffee house. It's just, if you want to be here, come in and we'll talk and we can disagree. It's just more like a coffee house. JT, the problem with him is he wouldn't have come here of his own accord. And I always tell people, you can tell people about me if you want. If you mention, hey, I was watching OC, who's that? You can tell people about me, but you don't have to recruit people. Let people come here organically. If they want to be here, they can stay. If not, they can go away. I think the problem with JT is you recruited him, Totem. And I always, like I told Destroyed by Foids, please don't recruit people. You can mention me. It's fine to say I like watching this guy OC. That's fine. Or, hey, I think he's a lol cow. It's fine to mention me, but to actively try to recruit people is silly. Because it never works out, because those people don't want to be here and wouldn't be here of their own volition. So, yeah, I see you and JT, it's just another, it's almost like all of DBF's cronies coming in. I do, Totem. I like you because even if we disagree, you didn't block me. I can still reply to your comments, unlike Penny fucking Pounder, who played a game with me. And we have some interesting conversations. We were talking last time about your housing situation. And it was, so yeah, I do. You're a quasi-troll, but I always say trolls like a broken clock. You know my broken clock analogy. Even a broken clock can be right a couple times a day, and you're right sometimes. And you want to be here. I think JT, you recruited. That's the difference. You came here of your own volition. I tell people, don't force others to watch this. Like Sarah Christie, she doesn't know how she found me, but she stumbled across me. That's organic.
Yes.
If you keep saying, go to OC's chat, go to OC's channel, go to OC, it's like, that's what I'm opposed to that. It's like, I don't want anyone coming here because they don't know what the channel's about. They just know they're coming here because someone told them to come and they don't want to be here. It's like, well, just don't come if you don't want to be here. Okay, now they look like they're starting to... Wow, look at the way it crackles up. Yeah, that's it. So you think the problem is that big lump isn't... It is burning better, just...
Do that by doing the whole...
Brother Click is the expert on this lump charcoal. I know nothing about it, but... I do know. We'll use up this. Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
Look at that. That's burning now. Look at that. Happy birthday to me. No, because this, I guess this lump charcoal seems to, the way it burns, it's letting out.
Like little specks.
Yeah. It's also from the fuel, but the way that the fuel interacts with the lump charcoal. All right. I think I should put the grate on. You think we need more?
One touch of lighter fluid, I think.
Lighter fluid, we think, just want to make sure this burns.
Should I throw in some paper towels or something? Do you think we need something else to burn?
Well, Totem says, this is like your teenage son's first time grilling. Totem, we've been grilling for like a couple of years now on camera. And we try different things, but we really only grill in the summertime, so it's that time of year, you know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, we've grilled before, but we've never used lump charcoal, so it's new to us. We experiment with different, experiment. So we did that, the charcoal, they were briquettes, but they had the lighter fluid injected into them. It's like we try different things. Normally I would just have regular regular briquettes, and we go from there. This is new. We wanted to try something new. We wanted to spice it up. And it's not burning that well, I don't think. What do you think? Me?
It doesn't seem as strong.
No, it does not. Because we can't grill until the fire's going. But at least it is burning. Here.
This is true.
Nope, never used lump charcoal before. I don't think I would use it again. We'll use it up, but I don't think it's... I prefer briquettes. Lump charcoal just doesn't burn right, or it takes too long to burn. More the heat goes up. I can feel the heat is more intense, but the charcoal itself is still, struggling to burn to gray. Very hot though. You feel that heat
Yes,
more so than you would with regular charcoal.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. You want to experiment with charcoal, and maybe we've experimented too much now. I don't know.
I didn't know what this was. I just thought it was charcoal. I didn't.
Oh, that's okay. That's another thing. The charcoal I bought that we used up, it was 2 smaller bags, and they're on sale, half price. So it was basically buy one get one free, because now we're getting to that point. Even the grocery stores are dumping their. Oh, this is the hand I burned, so I'm gonna burn it again. Now I think that'll do it. We don't have to add more fuel. I just want to make sure these briquettes, so that giant one burns up. Flame. Burn the house down. Well, no. Totem. Gut in English, G-U-T, and gut. They're spelled the same, but they're pronounced differently. In English, I got a gut. You see my gut?
Yes, this is a gut in English.
There we go. It didn't turn. Christ! Why isn't this thing turning? This is a gut. Same spelling, different pronunciation. So this isn't gut. It's gut. Well, I've got a gut. Guten gutten. Hello, Laffy. Doggo wants to know if we like King of the Hill. And the short answer is not really. I like Beavis and Butthead. I was never crazy about King of the Hill. There might have been a few. I've seen it before. There might be a few episodes that are mildly entertaining. I hear they brought it back, which I'd like to see, but it's on one of those streaming services. Yeah. So I would check it out. If we're on TV, I would check it out. I remember the show, but no, I was never really. What about you, brother? I was never that crazy about King of the Hill.
No,
you?
It was just a lesser show.
Yeah, I was never. Yeah. I think in many ways the main character, Hank Hill. He's basically like a walking, living, breathing cope. The stuff he believes in sounds admirable, but it's bullshit. But in the episodes, it acts as if it's real. So it's too, fanciful for me. Hank Hill is practical, and he's a good man. The world's supposed to work this way. And sometimes he realizes it doesn't go that way, but in the end, it works out. The reality is, Hank Hill seems like a giant coper, like the sort of people that our parents were. Oh, you're going to work hard. Hard work pays off. He just seems like a giant coper, and it's all bullshit. I love Beavis and Butthead. That was more realistic. But, what's his name? Mike Judge wanted to get on national television. I mean, broadcast. So, Beavis and Butthead would never. It was having enough trouble on MTV. It would never. So, he basically. And good for him. A lot of people like that show. But I think it's more middle American. I mean, come on, man. You're a Jew from LA. We're Jersey guys. I think that show is meant to appeal to the Southerners and the Midwesterners more. I guess it did. But, yeah. So, what about you? You like King of the Hill? Hey, Horsehead. How you doing? Just finished dinner. We're just starting dinner. And you're an hour behind us, so we're really late to the dinner table. Totem wants to know if you've seen Idiocracy. I'm going to give this to you, because I think I'm going to start seasoning.
Yep, I saw Idiocracy once years ago. Wasn't that bad. I mean, I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. It was enjoyable.
That was also Mike Judge, right?
Yes, that was Mike Judge directed.
Oh, by the way, show what this is. You got these. These are called boneless shoulder steak. What's shoulder steak?
No idea. I guess the meat from the shoulder.
All right, so I'm going to try a shoulder steak. Yes. You got 4 small shoulder steaks. And then I'll get that giant thing. They should be all right.
Yes.
Give me a minute.
He's getting rid of this.
I think we can do one more round, but now it's starting to glaze. See that?
Yes, look at that. Look. Yes.
But it's okay. Let's show. This is for Thule, who went to the produce department, but he used to work in the meat department. This is USDA, United States, was it Drug Administration? I don't know what it is, but the point is the government says it's good.
Yes.
This is beef chuck choice chuck steak. So we got 4 small shoulder steaks and a big chuck steak. And yeah, it is kind of, we thought it was frozen. We thought it. I probably left it on the counter a little too long, but it should be all right. I'm hoping. I'm praying. We season it.
Yes.
So the chuck steak.
Totem, you may not know this.
Oh, wait. United States Department of Agriculture, USDA. Yes. But the point is the government approves of the steak.
Yeah, Totem, no one would ever eat a bald eagle. It's a national icon. If you pick up a feather, you'll get fined. So, you can't harm them or touch them ever.
Right. It's against federal law. They'll throw you in federal prison for harming a bald eagle.
Yeah.
You can't hunt them yet.
No.
I mean, stories. Every now and then some asshole shoots a bunch of them. They're not supposed, but it's, you know, if you get caught, that you can go federal prison for that. You can't shoot bald eagles. Probably the most protected species. Where's my beer? Oh, it's over there.
Yeah.
Plus, we don't really eat, like we'll eat turkey. We eat chicken. Eagles and birds of prey aren't really, you know, food. Unless you do. I wouldn't eat a hawk. I wouldn't eat, you know, what's another one? One of those birds of prey. Yeah, I wouldn't eat them. Or scavengers, a buzzard. I'd do. Do we need a little more for Christ?
You can get that circular. I'll just get another one.
Yeah, I got another one. Well, I got you here. I gotta go through the old mail to see what is and isn't. But it is. It looks like. I just want to make sure. It's like we gotta get this to burn.
Yes.
There we go.
There we go. Yes.
Yeah, we get another circular tomorrow.
I don't know if I would use immature to describe you, Totem. Just a little too jocose.
Jocose? But it looks like it's graying as long as it can keep it. I want it all to be gray. So, you know, it's cooking. Now it's, you know, it's burning. I don't think fuel is the problem. There's plenty of fuel. It's like this isn't.
Look at that flame.
And yeah, I know we're dousing the main grate with lighter fluid. Hopefully it doesn't get too... We'll let it go a little bit. But that's life. We can throw some PAM on next. The PAM should... Okay. There we go. Right. Hopefully, I just want them to turn gray. Should we cover it up? Maybe it'll gray if we cover it a bit. I'll leave it slightly open.
There you go.
Might make it worse. We'll try that.
All right, season up some steaks.
All right. So, does everyone remember what we like to use?
All right, people, start naming seasonings as he does.
Actually, one thing, I should get the knife so I can cut some slits.
Oh, that's
not
a good,
too slitty.
yes. All right, it's nice that you had a think. And what was the weirdest thing you ever saw on a flight?
What are we talking about now?
Oh, Sarah just mentioned she was thinking about the weirdest things she's seen on flights.
Oh yeah, she was a stewardess for British Airways. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start with what is this? The Starlings. And I'm not gonna repeat it. The Starlings figured it out. If this runs out, I got another. Actually, I will turn them now because this is probably gonna run out. So I'm gonna use it up. Still got some left.
Nice.
All right, this guy. These are the shoulders.
Yeah.
This is the chuck. You criticized me last time. In fact, here's what we're gonna do. I'll get my hands dirty, but you're gonna do the cutting. How would you slit it? Because you didn't like.
Are we keeping this unison? Or are we making?
Let's talk about that. What do you want to do? Should we break it up or do it as one and break it up later? Be hard to flip.
Yeah, let's break it up now.
I kind of want to do one to flip. I kind of want to have a big thing that we cut up later.
Okay, we'll do a big thing.
Interesting. Sarah says she would rather deal with 100 drunken men than one drunken woman.
That is interesting.
They do not hold back and are vile, vicious. Sorry to hear that. So a drunk woman is worse than a bunch of drunk men. You've come to the right place if you're looking for some drunken men. We can. All right, maybe I'll just do it here. You want me to do it?
No, I don't.
You always complain about the way I slit it.
If this is open here. Actually, I think we're good to go.
Okay. So here, I'll start. Well, your hands are filthy, right?
No, no.
Well, you can't wash in there. The sink filled with shit, yes. How's this looking? They look gray-ish.
I can look this up, buddy.
Oh, shit. When it's not lighting, means the fuel's done. Is it gray enough, is the question.
Can you light with that?
Well, the smaller ones are burning. That big thing there is still, it's not lighting.
No, get the lighter, you idiot.
Okay, there we go. Yes. The problem is that big clump has to burn. Okay. You can hold this. I'll start seasoning.
Yes.
I don't know if these need little slits, not as slitty, but a
No,
little.
they don't. Okay, fine.
A little slit. Just so it cooks evenly. Kind of thick. Okay. What are we?
Yeah, she saw a drunk woman restrained by 4 police and she was still going nuts.
Was that in this country or in England, or where was she? I'll do this side, then I'll flip.
Good idea.
It's like what happens when the plane lands. You can call the police. Right?
I guess you tie them out, you handcuff them in somewhere. Landing into the States, she says.
So they have to call the police, local police, to come to the airport and what?
I don't know. No need to be sorry.
Sorry about what?
She just said, sorry, guys.
For what?
I guess a fellow American was arrested. I don't know what she saw.
Well, it could have been a British tourist who got drunk on the plane or something.
Yeah, we don't
We
know.
don't know. But if it was an American, better they go nuts in our country than in hers, right? Think of it that way.
Yes.
All right. So when it's seasoned, I'll flip and I'll do the same thing. All right. So we got all our seasonings. You see this?
Yes.
I hope the browning, it should be right. I just hope we get enough flame. But put that one over. See, just mix it in. Give it a good blessing. Get some of this. I did the salt on both sides. We'll do that.
Yes.
Someone asked me about, I think it was a Denmark guy, asked me about marinating. No, not last night, it was the night before. I think you'd gone to bed, marinating.
Yeah.
And the answer is we do marinate if we're like putting it in the oven or the stove or something. You know, marinating, it's not just putting it in liquid. You gotta let it sit for like a day or two, right?
Yes.
It's gotta like soak in and tenderize.
And break down, yeah.
Marinating takes time, and more importantly, so I'll do it like, if we're gonna have like, you know, it's winter time, we don't want to grill, we're gonna put we can marinate, you know.
Yes.
But also, not just that, when we're putting steaks on the grill, I mean, I don't want to speak for my brother. I don't like, just remember real quick, I don't like putting, I don't want to like reach into a thing of juicy, watery marinade. I don't want something wet. I want steak right out of the packaging. So
yes.
I don't marinate when I grill. I mean, we could try it, but it doesn't seem worth it. But I think it was Denmark guy who asked
Did
me.
you do that already?
I can't remember. Let's go
Okay.
back and watch the tape. Did I do them all?
Let's do a little bit of that one, and then we'll call it done.
No, I didn't do this one.
All right. Massage.
Let me put these on first. Like,
Yeah. And then we'll season that one.
Yes. It does look like the briquettes are finally.
Briquetting the way they should.
Not briquettes, the charcoal
The lump
pumps,
char-
whatever it is, lump charcoal is finally doing its thing. And these should be good. They look pretty good. These are thin shoulder steaks.
Yes.
Not brajol, thicker than brajol, but thinner than a lot of the other steaks we do. Okay. So, I don't want to put it on just yet. You tell me if you think it's ready. We want to try to light that big piece again.
Okay, good. All right.
My hands are all filthy. And I'm not going to clean it because I'm going to put it on, you know. Have to lighter fluid it.
Yes.
Let me get it. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Also, I want to grab the pan. Not right back.
Yeah.
I'll just put the phone down.
Put the phone down.
Who cares if they see nothing?
Might as well use this up. Oh, you got the pan pretty quickly there.
As long as the kitchen on table.
Pam it up. That also adds some fuel. Really pam it up because there might be lighter fluid. Well, screw it. I'm going to put them on regardless. Let me take a look here.
Yes.
Hopefully it's not much.
This horse said wants us to get our intestines and colon checked after eating all this meat.
We will come winter time.
Okay, so we're at the 31-minute mark. We're 5 minutes.
5 minutes. And let me season this while we're waiting.
Yes.
Okay, so I can get some parchment paper or something like that. I don't know where the is done, but okay. Still, there's more stuff in here than you would think. I think it's almost done. I'm just gonna go over. Da da da. La da da.
Sometimes
Well, you made such a big deal. Did you do this one already? I'm just trying to get this, La da da. This one doesn't come out as easy. La da da. It doesn't matter which order we do it in, as long as the lug gets on.
Yes.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. What do you think? This is your slit job. I'm massaging your slit here, so.
Oh, wonderful.
So what else? Not much doing, not too many people. Nothing to say, nothing to see, nothing to do. We're getting tired of watching us grill.
Yeah. Stop that.
It just seems like a waste.
Yes.
Too much. This comes out too quickly. We'll have to get some more pepper soon. No, I'm doing the whole side. It's just
yeah, another yes.
Are you doing a good job here with the camera? What's going on?
Yes, phenomenal.
And we'll have to also season the burgers. We'll do that in a minute. Or maybe I'll let you do that. Or whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm make sure I'm not sure we're going to put this shit when it's done. You know what I mean? Just put it back in here or put it in.
Oh, we'll get a plate or something.
Okay. All right. So, well, I can season the burgers too if you want. It's up to you. We'll season them in a minute. Let's see how this is cooking. It's getting dark, see?
Yeah, I know.
All right. How long's it been in? 2 minutes?
We need 2 more minutes.
Yeah, why don't we sit down? I do want to season the burgers, but let's just see how this comes out first.
Yes.
If I even get a plate, I'll get a plate or something in a minute. I got one of those, those porcelain plates I got. Where's the beer? You put it.
Yours is right there.
No, where's the jug?
Oh, I recycled it.
Oh, we drank the whole thing?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Need more already?
No, not quite. I mean, I ebb low, but I'm like, wow, okay, so we recycled it. Colonoscopy. I've heard colonoscopies can actually do more harm than good. Like, I think if someone is... You both of them?
No.
I'm missing one. If someone's predisposed, colonoscopy might be the way to go, but I've heard horror stories. Someone got a colonoscopy and it was actually more damage done to the rectum from the colonoscopy than, even though there wasn't a problem. So
Or they got cut inside somewhere and that cut got infected and they got blood cancer.
Yeah, so I'm wary. I'm not knocking colonoscopies. I'm sure they've saved some lives, but they They can do more. Yeah, they can do more harm than good. Where the hell? Oh, here it is. All right, so Horse Head says colonoscopy cleaning right out. Horse, have you had a colonoscopy? Because, like I said, I can understand if you're of a certain age or if you're having certain problems. It just, I've heard horror stories about colonoscopies. Anyway, Cassandra's here. Hey guys, how's the grilling going? I guess it's going okay.
We'll find out.
I remember some of last night's stream. It was you were there, and James was there, and Denmark guy was there, and Denmark guy said I was sent by God, and you showed us your apartment. That's my takeaway of last night's stream. I'm sure other things happened, but that's all I really remember.
Yes.
Okay, well, that doesn't answer the question. So you haven't had one yet because you're not even, you just turned 40 or you're 39 going on 40. He says 45 is the magic. Well, when you turn in 5 years, are you going to get one? What about your wife? She's 45. Is she getting a colonoscopy?
Or they just get that thing in the Cologuard in the mail.
Oh, yeah. There's a thing comes in the mail. You take you give them a stool sample. All right. What time was it we started?
It was 31.
It's getting dark.
As well, when that says 37, we'll give them 6 minutes.
Laffy, we are drinking beer. Well, actually, I am proud of one thing. Just hearing the story. See, with James, there's always this onion layer. So when I found out, okay, you have 2 debit cards for 2 different banks, and they're playing, understandable. You got 1 credit card. All right, watch your credit limit. Just use your credit card because there'll be no international transaction fee like there's on a debit card. And then you can pay it off with your bank account, your American bank account with all your money if you're having these problems. So, see, James still needs some advice.
It's time to flip.
Time to flip. Okay, they're definitely cooking.
Yes.
Definitely cooking. They don't look, at least they're, because these are thinner nuts, they're cooking. We don't want to overdo these, but
we just did 7 minutes, right? 6 minutes. That's a good idea.
I wish this big thing would burn. The fact that it's kind of a waste. It's like not, it's almost like it's just there but not doing anything. Which way does this go?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's bugging me. We'll figure it out later.
We'll tend to it next.
Not quite a tall boy. Tall boys are, on average, 24 fluid ounces. It's like 2 beer. Okay, an American beer. A standard American beer is 12 ounces, just like a soda can or whatever. A tall boy is just a double. It's 24. It's like 2 beers in one. Sometimes it might not be quite 24. Maybe it's 21, 22. Sometimes 26, 27. A tall boy is roughly 2 and change beers. We're actually having what we call a Bud Jug. A Bud Jug, which is a big Budweiser glass jug that's like 3 1/3 beers, I think, right? So it's a little taller than a tall boy. But yes, steaks and beer. Oh, I actually saw your comment. You had a clever comment. So this is why, I didn't respond to it, but I could if I wanted to. Like I said, I don't care what people say about me, but if you've done something to your account where I can't interact with you, we got a problem. So that was my problem with, what's his name? Penny Pounder. With you, Totem, I don't really care if you criticize. Totem left a comment on my last stream. He said, you guys are forced to drink milk. You still turn out to be manlets. Now, it's actually funny because, like I said, I think I'm 5'9". You actually think I'm taller. Not that 5'9" is particularly tall. You think I'm 5'11". Maybe I'm 5'10". But the point is, I'm not tall, but I don't think I'm, from my generation, I don't think I'd be considered a manlet. My brother is a manlet. It's not good or bad. I'm not making fun of him. We're just being honest with who and what we are here. It's like, would you consider yourself a manlet?
Yeah, I'm in the manlet category.
But I don't think I am. I was average for my generation.
Yeah, Dumb just wants to try to make people feel good.
Yeah.
However, we know it's
he
not...
means well, but
yes.
Sometimes lying to someone is not very friendly. You know what I mean?
No,
you could have got
not.
one of those. Well, fine. Just use this. You're on me or you?
I'm on me.
Oh, good.
Should I be on you?
No, I'm scratching my ass. I don't want to.
Okay, yeah.
I do need a beer, though. You didn't get a... Okay, I'll get a beer. Give me a second. What time is it? It's really dark. It's not even 7:30 yet, and it's...
Yeah, it's already dim out here. Turning on the porch lights. There you go.
At what time do you keep a track of?
It's been 4 minutes since we flipped it.
Another minute or so. You got your thermometer, right?
I do, yes.
I'm afraid there's not going to be enough fuel because this. I guess we should have broken up that one big clump. We can throw some more in if we have to. It's just, oh god.
More work to do. I have nothing to say.
Yeah, the grill. That's the problem. We can't grill earlier because brother clicks at work and he comes home and now it's like getting dark, we can't grill like we used to. I was trying to enjoy this grill time before it gets too late in the season. Otherwise, we can only grill like on his day off at noon or something. So we're just trying to enjoy our last few grills. And like we said, it seems like an early fall. I was showing down there, there's that tree. I was talking once about what they call ghetto palms. It's not a palm. It's sometimes called the Chinese sumac, but it's not a true sumac. It's an invasive species. It's native to, I think, China, Korea. It was imported sometime in the 1800s, and it grows like a weed. It falls down very easily. Those trees aren't very sturdy, but they grow like weeds, and they're sometimes called ghetto palms or Chinese sumacs. They're actually called trees of heaven. It's a tree of heaven. And if you look at that tree of heaven, even looking there, there's, I'm not sure you're starting to see the leaves are starting to change. Most leaves are still green. They won't really start to change until late September, early October, but some species start turning. And so we're still in August, and it's just, I don't want to let go of the summer. You can see that, There, want to go look?
Yes. Let's take a look.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're doing this. I was going to look at trees. Okay, I'm not. All right. Maybe put it on the cool side. I don't know. Are they burning? Or the lump charcoal? What are you doing here? Stop. Why are you grabbing it by a thin spot? I don't want to be an asshole. It's just that's the worst place to grab it. We need this shit to burn. I don't think these are burning.
Doesn't look like it.
Christ.
Oh, I see it glowing in that one.
It's like these are both empty.
Not that one.
Yeah, I know there's still. It's not. There we go. There we go. Thank God. There's still some fuel in there. Good. That's fine. So leave them on the cooler side. Yeah. Spray some Pam, actually. Let's get some Pam now. Pam might help. Good. Let's leave it on the cool side for a bit.
Yes, indeed.
Try another 3-4 minutes. These will be alright, but I'm worried we're going to have fuel for the other ones. Alright. No, it's not your fault, but when it comes to charcoal, well, it's not your fault. Just when it comes to charcoal, I just buy like either the store brand or what's that one that Kingsford, something basic. Whenever you start seeing like different things like this, it's like don't get experimental. Royal Oak lump charcoal. You know, I wouldn't. Well, I guess you can't really tell, but yeah, it's just. Horsehead's a proud, tall Texan, so he rides his horse, puts on his, you know, his spurs or his chaps. I found some more fuel in the, so we'll put this on.
Very nice.
Slow stream. That's okay.
Yes, yes, it is.
Slow grill because this isn't good. This charcoal shit. That's all right. We'll use it up. Maybe we should just mix it with regular. We have to buy another thing of charcoal and mix the two together because it's not going to burn by itself.
Yeah.
Ask a horse, what is lump charcoal? Well, he's a propane.
He uses propane.
Yeah. What is lump used for? It must be used for like a big hearth cookout thing. I don't think you'd use it in a grill like this. But...
All right.
Burns long and hot. Lights fast. This is natural hardwood. It's like... For the pit master, it's more for like a grill, like one of those pits they do. I'll give it a minute or two. Like cooking becomes a freaking ordeal.
Yes, yes, it does.
Probably go back to soups and shit. Like it's
Yes.
We can end this. I just want to see how it comes out because we're still waiting on these steaks. These steaks should be right, but all right, we'll take a look. We'll add some more. It's just so we effectively have no real charcoal, and maybe it will burn. It's just a slow burn. I don't know. It'll take forever to get to. We're not cooking that much, but it's like we probably wasted more lighter fluid on this than we have. You know, that's all right. We didn't know. It's all right. Grill some soup. That sounds entertaining. Grill some soup. I'll go back to like the microwavable ramen noodles or some shit, or some soup in a pot or whatever. You're okay if you're tired, getting tired. You finished off the sausage, but you must still be hungry, so we'll.
Yeah, I can eat some more.
All right, well, let's take these off. Christ. And we'll test it. I mean, they should be cooked because they're thin, but what do you guys think? But I'll put them back on. We will test some of those, and then what I'm going to do is I'll lift this up, put some more fuel in, add a little more, because it's like this should be burning better than it is. What? Hot? What are you getting?
150.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, this is bad. Try another one.
Oops. It's on a 140.
Okay, this is terrible. This isn't cooked. All right. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Should probably get a cloth or a towel or a pot holder. But here, let's pull this off. Pull that off. And you dump some more charcoal in. Fuck it, just dump some more in. Just a few more pieces. This is not plastic, it's just a few. Okay, good. This thing is a big part of the problem here. I don't care about hot side or cool side anymore. I just want to get I'll make sure we have enough. Just make sure we have enough fuel. I can throw those on if you want. Throw them here, maybe. Or throw them onto air. Over here.
I think it's more fuel.
I don't think we actually need that much fuel. I don't know how we get, this will probably never burn. This thing here.
Wait a second.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I was gonna put a hole in it. Doesn't matter.
Go ahead. You can try here. When it dies, do it. When it dies down a bit, but hopefully, if there's more fuel here, maybe it'll eventually catch. You know, so maybe step back and we'll. Hot as hell though.
Yeah.
That's good. That should be enough. Okay, make sure it's good. And maybe we should hose off. Hose on lighter fluid on that.
Yeah, that
Great
thing
there.
there.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
The goal here is to get the briquettes to heat up, and not briquettes, the charcoal to burn. Okay, so there's Gary the Snail asks, what the fuck? And Horsted says, what's up, chicken dinner? So I guess Gary the Snail is chicken dinner. Good to see you, chicken dinner. One of my other, I got a lot of Arizonans on my, yeah, good to see you. How's life? How's life, CD? Toucan Sam's, all right. I'll hose it in a minute. I want to season those. We got to put those steaks back on. Nice little show, fireworks.
Exactly. Oh.
This is more of the lighted up stream than it is the grill stream, isn't it? Oh my god. Hopefully this will it'll all burn up. This is probably our last. Next time I'll clean out the grill too, because there's probably a lot of shit in the bottom. Wow. Ah. This is the hand I burned. Don't want to burn it again. Okay. Okay. Hold this. Let me hose this off. Some lighter fluid is up. I just don't understand why. If that one doesn't burn, as long as there's enough heat, plug it.
Yes.
That should be enough.
Yes. Yes, it should.
Are they embering?
Yes, I think they are.
How dark it's getting.
Yes.
One last thing. We'll get more lighter fluid and charcoal next time. It's just, yeah. Wonderful. All right. Put this on carefully. There we go.
Do a light pamming.
Pan up the whole grill. Whoa, I'm a pyro. Whoa, I want to burn it up. Whoa, yeah, I'm a pyro. Okay. That looks, now look at the embers. You see that?
All right.
You see.
We all
You
see,
see what
yes,
I'm saying? I'm going to put these sort of, there really is, I'll just put them in the middle, because there really is no hot or cool side at this point. Let's cover that up and see if that...
No, I
Nice, hope it doesn't taste like lighter fluid. Okay, so even those 4 little small shoulder steaks couldn't really get... Okay, so maybe that's the trick with this crap. You need to use a lot of it, this lump charcoal. Let's never buy lump... We've learned a lesson. Never buy lump charcoal again. It doesn't seem to do much.
Yes.
I wonder if I agitated my hand. I'm predetermined to burn this hand or something. I mean, this is a more boring stream. It's for us. It's more of a just, you know.
Exactly.
Why you gave me this? I know when you start talking like that, Brother Click is bored. Exactly. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I know you when you get to this. Yeah. You start talking kind of low and soft. I know. Okay, so buddy, okay, you've had enough. It's all right. Much hotter. Yes, Horse said much hotter. Laffy, go jork it. Sounds fun. Maybe I'll come jork it too. Jork it, I believe, is when you take the steak and you add certain seasonings after the fact and you do with all that. Yeah, jorking, right? Like there's jerking, beef jerky, but there's also jorking. So I like to, one of these days we should meet up and we can jerk it together. Or our meat, of course. I'm talking about, we can jork and jerk our meat. Yes, nothing disgusting. We'll jerk our meat. You gotta host a show, you gotta at least be cognizant of whatever the hell's here. That's all right. I can tell you're getting tired. Now you're hungry. I'm sorry, but this charcoal sucks, but it's okay. We didn't know. You're right, it just looks like a bag of charcoal, but no, doggo, it's not a nice, it's a long cook, but that's not nice. It shouldn't take this long. We've learned our lesson. Never get chump, I call it chump charcoal. Never get this lump charcoal again. It's for chumps. But it's okay. I want to get to these burgers, really, but we get this other steak on. It's just, there should be enough flame now that it should cook. We'll give it another like 2-3 minutes, and we'll test as long as it gets in the right range. But yeah, if those steaks, as thin as they are, aren't even up to 155, or there's barely, they're not cooked. Right. Horsehead is defining what jorking is.
He knows about it too.
Oh yeah, he's an expert. He's a Texan. He knows his jerking when you nut on the steak while it's on the grill. Yes, exactly. He knows his jerking. He knows how to jerk the meat. Well, doggo, I know you weren't paying attention. You came and left. Yeah, but the charcoal we got, it's not Brother Click's fault. It's here, I'll show you. It's this lump charcoal shit. You didn't know, it just looked like a regular bag of charcoal, but if you look closer, it's lump charcoal, which is not doing a very good job burning, but that's okay. I think it's more for like a fire pit than for a grill, but that's all right. We'll make it work. We still have enough lighter fluid and some Pam, but what?
No, I'm just looking at it.
It's pretty big. You got a big thing of... Tonight this hood'll be a pyre. I'm gonna set your house on fire. Dance around the pretty flames. Whoa, ignition, they call it an obsession. I think it's kind of bitchin'. I think it's kind of neat. Oh, I'm a pyro. Oh, I want to burn it up. Whoa, yeah, I'm a pyro. Yeah, I'm looking chump charcoal, yes. I'm a pyro, want to burn it up. Another minute or two. I'm just going by feel at this point. I want to make sure I don't think it'll burn, but hopefully it'll, it did look like there was enough ember going on in there that hopefully it'll be,
Yes.
Off-grid prosperity says, Q boys, whatever that means. Hi. This
You put BB.
Oh, BB. Oh, I see now. Oh, okay. You had better eye than I do. BBQ. But yeah, we grilled 3 days ago. We made enough food for 3 days. We still had some steaks. We do have to do one more grill at least for the hot dogs. We got the hot dogs.
Yeah,
but right now we're just grilling up a couple steaks and some burgers. But we got the wrong blah blah blah. We got the wrong charcoal. It's okay. We'll make it work. But it's getting darker earlier. It's getting cooler, chillier than it should be this time of year. So we're trying to get as much grilling in before the season ends. Because yeah. And if we get like a mild day in October, we might do a grill, but we're not going to grill as frequently. Yes. I'd love to show you guys. The reason I didn't pull this is some vine we got here. Take a look. This is poison ivy. I can put some gloves on, get rid of that's poison ivy. This is something I don't know what this is. I actually think, see, look how it sticks to the. See that? Look at the suction. I don't know what this is. But I do know that it was probably a decorative vine that someone grew and the seeds blew over here. Even though I can pull it out, it looks, because I saw it last year, it looks beautiful in the fall. It's one thing, it's got this blood red, so I don't want to pull these out. I want to do a fall grill in October, and we'll see with all the oranges and reds. Okay. Let's take a look. Where's the? Oh, where'd I put the? Tongo food doggo. Actually, flip one more time. Has it? Is there enough ember? Yeah, that looks like it's cooked.
A few more minutes.
Oh. Test this one. Where do you? I'll leave this open flame. Yeah, I think there's enough ember.
170.
Oh, good. Taking that test, I think they're good now. They just need a little more. Okay, now we're good. Maybe a little too good. What are you getting?
This is 175.
Oh, good. They're probably all done. Okay. They'll probably be dry as a bone and taste like shit.
Yes.
I'll put ketchup or barbecue sauce on them or something.
Yes. This one's only 150.
Really?
Yeah.
That's strange. Try it. Maybe just rapidly cooled.
This one's 170.
Oh wow, how come those are 170s? That one's 150. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that does.
That's okay. Tell you what, we'll leave it on the cool side for like a minute or two. Spray a little more Pam. Okay. And then yes, I'll put this monstrosity. Oh wow. Hold on, I'll use the tongs.
Yes, we left it out too long. The fatty connected piece.
Is what, falling apart?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get it straightened out. I put my hand into it, but it's too hot. Okay. Just want to make sure it cooks.
Flip this one over.
Okay. What, 1 minute, 2 minutes? It looks done to me. But all right. Let's hope we have enough. Okay. Let's hope we have enough fuel for that. I'm not even the hamburgers. I feel like
just steak.
No, this is well, you should get the hamburgers on. This is taking way too long. So we'll take that steak off and I'll season up the hamburgers. It's just taking way too fucking long. This is terrible, this charcoal. Getting a phone call?
No. 7:45.
Give it 2 minutes for the steak. I think that, well, for the small steak.
Yes.
The big one's going to need like, what, 5, 6, 7 minutes?
Yes, sir.
We'll flip it. Yes, the steak is twisting. It's all twisted up like a pretzel. It's all wrapped around. Yes, it's twisting. So says Off-Grid Prosperity.
Is off-grid like to grill?
That's a good question. Are you a grill or off-grid? Charcoal, propane. You're up there in Oregon now. We were in Oregon once, like 27 years ago. Wait.
Sounds
28 years ago? I don't know. We were on a road trip. My father wanted to go to Yellowstone. And we drove out there. We ended up on the West Coast. It was nice. It was one of the few like nice little trips we had.
Yes.
Getting away from our home in reality. So he does smoking with a Weber grill.
Okay.
How do you smoke with a Weber grill? You use charcoal, or what do you use to smoke? But he must have 2 grills. He also has propane, or do you have one of those? There are some grills allegedly that are versatile. You can hook up a propane, but also put charcoal in, never at the same time. You got a versatile grill, or you have like a Weber grill and a propane grill, or what? Oh, charcoal and wood chips. I was thinking about wood chips. I used to buy wood chips, but I figured it's just no. Might as well just burn paper. It's the same thing, just fuel. But yeah. You light the charcoal and wood chips on one side and use the other side for indirect heat. It's like an oven. Yeah. That's kind of what we're doing. We're trying to get more of that grill, charcoal-y, but yeah. Yeah, I've used wood chips before. They burn very quickly. I figure I might as well use paper. Use old newspapers, old junk mail. But okay, but they say some of those wood chips are supposed to add a flavor. But they just, I remember they always burn so quickly. They burn up before the charcoal starts to gray. That's why I was never a fan of wood chips. They just burn too quickly and don't seem to be a good source of fuel. Oh, Horsehead's got 4 different types of wood chips for their propane grill. Oh wait, no, not the but you use propane. Why would you use wood chips in a propane grill? I thought propane was okay. So you put the chips in anyway, and they start to burn or ignite, I guess, in the flame. Okay, I didn't even think of using wood chips in propane. I just assumed wood chips were for fuel beneath the charcoal in the charcoal grill. I didn't even think of that. You can put wood chips in a propane. I guess you could. I don't do propane, so I don't know.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, Horsehead has a smoker, which he paid what, like $1,000 for, but wow. Enjoy it. Right, what Offgrid is saying, when he puts steak or burgers, he's not really smoking it. It's just, high heat. Yeah, I guess, what would you smoke? Something like briskets can be smoked. Something that needs like a long time to sit. Yeah, I know, people like to make briskets, and they got to be smoked, or mesquite, whatever. Yeah, but oh, you throw the wood chips on the coals. Okay. Oh, only a 200. Still expensive. I thought it was like a bit. I thought you had it like built into your yard. It was like a big like construction project. I'm sorry, but okay. $200 for the smoker. All right, let's go back and take that little one off. Should be fine now. And then I'll season the burgers. Even though it's getting late, I'm getting tired of grilling already. Okay. Test that. I'll try to flip this one. This is probably overdone. We'll probably use it to be ketchup or barbecue sauce. Here's my twisty. Yeah, I should have cut this. You're right. We should have cut this in 2, but it's all right. As long as I can flip it, I don't care. Because I have a feeling those steaks are going to be too tough and ruined. Hopefully this will be. There we go. We'll get some smoke. There we go. What are you getting, buddy?
I'm going to 155.
That's odd. Throw it back. Are you sure? Or is it your fucking... You're not spearing it right?
Maybe not.
But now it's going to 200. Maybe it's just a hard cut of meat to spear.
Plus there's like a giant gash, and these gashes probably,
I can throw it back on. I don't care. But what?
It's almost 170. Let me try it.
What are you getting now?
160 almost.
I'm going to say it's done. We put it in the microwave. Okay. Yeah, I forgot who it was. Off-grid is interesting. He might get a professional smoker, a standalone smoker, but he says you can use a Weber grill to smoke. Okay.
All right. I'll have to take his word for it.
No hurry. 2 hours. Interesting. We have a little air fryer. We've never used it. Horsehead says you ain't had good leftover pizza, so you get an air fryer. So we got to fry up a pizza. Okay. Horsehead knows. I said it once before. It was to Cassandra. I said, go fry up a pizza. Everyone laughed. How do you fry up a pizza? And I'm like, well, you're probably going to put it in one of those air fryer gizmos because they were all the rage a few years ago. And she said, oh yeah, we do. It is an air fryer. Technically, it's a type of frying. I didn't mean frying pan on the stove. I meant it is, they call it an air fryer. I guess it's frying. Well, it's not really frying, but it's an air fryer, so it's hot air. It's whatever. Now, Doggo says a coal chimney thing would be worth its weight in gold for the Click Brothers. Someone else was mentioning a coal, one of those chimney things. Yeah. What did you? A neighbor's got loose. I don't know if you guys saw that or heard that. Bad girl. Yes, the dog got loose. I'm not sure what type. It was big. It was white. I don't know.
I didn't see that.
So yeah, it could be a chupacabra. You're right. Loosing in home. I can't zoom in too far away. You know, I bet it smells our barbecue. That's why it's running over here. It smells the meat. Yeah, it's got a collar that records what we say. It's got a transmitter. Okay, so, all right, let's get there. Oh, I gotta season these hamburgers. Let's take a look. This can sit for another few minutes. I think it's coming along. Want to flip one more time for the fun of it on the hot side? And then I'm gonna do the hamburgers. Oh, you can flip, yeah, be careful, it's twisty. Okay, as long as it looks decent. Just keep it over the heat, I'd say.
It does look like it's coming along.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a tiki torch. I'm gonna throw it on your porch. Dance around the pretty flame. What are you doing there, buddy? You gotta record me. Hold on. All right, 10 for 10. I'm gonna use this because we did the steak and we'll do the same seasoning. So okay. Let's show this. Can they see? Oh, it's getting dark.
So, yeah.
So put a light on or the flash thing or no? We're gonna do it. Hit the down button. Look for the lightning bolt. There we go. So this is 10 patties for $10. 80% lean, 20% fat. Fresh ground beef. I'm not sure if it's a store brand. It doesn't tell you who makes this. Yeah. But hey, fuck it. We'll go for it. What is this net weight? Pound and like a half. Is that each patty's a pound and a half? They don't look that.
No, all together.
All together, there's less than 2 pounds of. So you got 10 patties, but they're less than 2 pounds. Yes. We've made burgers that are more than 2 pounds. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Well, not quite, but you know what I mean. Yeah. I think it's. My hands are all. Hold on. I got a knife. This is weird. It's like stuck on. Where's the?
Vacuum sealed.
It's vacuum sealed. Wow. Okay. Now it's dripping. My hands are still slimy and slippery, but wow. Oh, close enough. Okay. Yeah, these are very how thin these are.
Yeah.
Or do we try an experiment?
Okay, what's that? First, put them all out.
I'm gonna season them. The experiment. Here's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Maybe we won't cook. I'm thinking, do we put patty, cheese, patty, and put it on and flip it like that? The cheese would be in the middle, or not cook the inside of the patties?
No, because the cheese would burn.
Oh. I thought it was a good idea.
I guess after the burgers are cooked, if you want to try that, you could.
All right. Let me get rid of this. And I'll season
Yes,
it
he's
up.
gonna get rid of it.
You don't have to flip it. Just check. How's the steak looking?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's cooking.
Okay, good.
Oh yes, so we all believe DBF is here under this dummy Dumpsy character.
Who? I didn't see him before. You got to bring things to my attention. If you don't have to comment on everything, but if there's a new character who comes in, who?
Yes.
Come on. This is why I'm saying you're not too. I know you're tired. Who is in the chat? That's what?
Yeah, DBF is trying to pretend to be dumb. He's got a little avatar with Dumb's face.
Oh, Dumb's been cloned. Okay.
Saying, "I'm sorry, OC. I want to be your friend." Blah blah blah. Crap like that.
I'm not even season both sides because these are so
Yeah.
thin. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna season ones because they're so freaking thin. I'm gonna put the cheese on. Oh yes. Garlic and onion.
Gonna season those as well, or no?
Oh shit. Garlic and onion powder.
Yes.
I'm thinking about like the powders. I'm like, not truthfully. One, I'm losing my mind. Two, I kind of feel like we should be past this point. Like we should have done this earlier, but we had grill problems. Oregano. I gotta be careful. I'll massage them, but they're very delicate.
I don't think you can massage
Yeah,
these.
they're very delicate. They're falling apart, so I'm afraid.
Because technically, you're supposed to season the ground beef, then make the patties.
Right. We're trying to...
Season them was a bad idea.
I think it'll give it a little flavor, unless you think the cheese will just twit.
Probably. Well, I don't know.
Well, you should have said you spoken up before. That's all right. We'll try it. Why not? I did your...
As Totem is saying, you season too much, but it's a learning process.
Like, what's his name once said? Totem once asked, why do you put garlic and onion powder and everything? And Mebanks correctly responded to him and said, it's a Jersey Spurg thing. You wouldn't get it, you Swedish Norwegian. And yes, he's correct. It's probably regional. Because garlic and onion are a very big, just part of
food, yeah.
Everyday food here.
Yes.
Anyway, this season. Gives it a flavor that you're used to. It's like, oh yes.
Yes.
I understand. Garlic and onion powders probably aren't as big in Scandinavia. I understand. But... Okay. The steak needs, I don't know, we'll take a look.
Maybe to be
flipped, yeah.
One more minute, we'll flip it.
All right, 1 minute, we'll flip the steak. Because we want to make sure that steak, these are going to be,
that's good.
I don't want to make it too foamy. There's a little droplet left. And have it when we get there. Sit down for a minute, we'll flip the steak. Actually, I know, despite a poor start and getting dark, I'm glad we did this because the steaks will probably be decent, and the hamburgers, we're not making too much. We'll definitely see these burgers.
Because they're so small, they don't require much heat.
Well, that's what I was about to say. The burgers, even though it's 10 burgers, that sounds like a lot. It's really
4.
In fact, I was going to say 5 to be polite. It's really like 4 or 5 hamburgers. That's it. So because it tells you 10 for 10, oh boy, you're getting a deal. No, they just cut it down. It's like, instead. Go to McDonald's. Instead of 5 chicken nuggets, you get 10, but they're all half the size, so it's the same amount. Just more. So that's what. And maybe you don't even get 10; you get 8, so you're actually getting less. So I bought 5 chicken nuggets, regular size. I got 8 chicken nuggets, but they're all half size. So yeah. So yes, this isn't. But it was a good deal. 10 for 10 isn't bad because it's ground beef and it's 80-20 and it's pre-made. That's why we have to patty it. Yeah, maybe next time I will take 2 patties, just mush them together in advance because it's like. But yeah, we'll play. My brother wants. We're gonna double them up and we're gonna do some cheese. The cheese will actually add. See, I was saying the other night, I don't always like to do cheese. We were talking to Doggo and we decided like putting cheese on meat is not kosher. Even if the meat is kosher, you can't put cheese on meat. I sometimes dislike cheese because it overpowers the taste of everything else. Like when I go to Burger King and I get a Whopper, I ask for no cheese. Not because I don't like cheese, I do. And if every now and then if they fuck up, if it's cheese, I'll eat it. I'm not kosher, I'm not allergic. I like cheese, but the cheese on the Whoppers really destroy the taste of the meat and the onions. So I always say no cheese because that way I can taste, the grilled meat, and the onions. I feel when you have cheese on it, it overpowers everything. But this is the opposite. We need cheese. These burgers are so pitiful, so scant. So the patties are so nothing, as you can see, that the cheese will actually add volume in this case. Because I do like me a good cheeseburger. I had a delicious cheeseburger at a diner in Waynesboro. You were there.
I sure was.
And you guys were there in spirit because you could watch it. So I like cheeseburgers, but sometimes I skip cheese because it can be overpowering with the other ingredients. But tonight is a cheese night because these patties are too pitiful. Well, dummy, dumpty, you're right. I do have beautiful hair and earlobes, yes, I admit. Even though I'm an ugly fuck, I've got Chad earlobes. Where would I be in life? Without these earlobes, I'd really be fucked. So yes, my Chad I do have, the rest of my face is ugly, but I got my Chad lobes. So my Chad lobes, are the difference between someone wanting to run me over and someone, like 10 people wanting to run me over. These Chad, how many times someone's been really, really angry, you ugly fucking piece of shit, and I'll turn my head and they'll say, whoa, can you pull your hair back? I was so mad at you, but now that I see your earlobes, wow.
I want to share my girlfriend with you.
All right, we'll check the steak. Oh, we'll flip the steak. Let's. All right. What's sprinkled on top of what? Our burgers? Oh, our favorite fixins. All right, I'll tell you, Jasmine. salt, pepper, oregano, garlic powder, onion powder, and something called Italian seasoning, which is, it tells you here, it's a mixture of um, oregano, rosemary, thyme, parsley, garlic. So we're double garlic, but it's good. It's a good. I don't know what the percentages is. It's not like, 1/5, 1/5, 1/5. It's mixed in a certain way. It's actually, it doesn't taste like any of those things.
No,
it tastes like its own thing. Yeah, it's a very interesting. Yeah. Okay. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives. I'd say keep it on the hot side. We'll move to the cool side next flip. Sound good?
Okay.
Because it looks like the embers are good. She once was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt, a deep forest green, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Right. They deliberately didn't list it. I don't think there's any rosemary. There's parsley, sage, and thyme, but they put them in a different order because they don't want people to think of parsley, sage, rosemary. Maybe we should get some rosemary next time. But rosemary, like we got paprika. My brother likes paprika on some things sometimes, but we don't bring it out with our fixins. Paprika, I'm not well, I don't really like spicy stuff, and it would not go well with, I don't think, with our meats. So I skip the paprika. What do you like paprika on?
Pork chops and chicken.
Okay, yeah. If we're doing an oven bake, we might use some paprika and maybe some rosemary, but I think it would ruin the grilling steaks. Jasmine Monique loves paprika.
Oh, it's good to know.
No, Laffy, I'm not becoming my father. My father never grilled. He never really cooked, period, but he wasn't a griller. He bought a grill, because the dad's supposed to have a grill, and it sat in a fucking shed or a garage for like 30, 40 years, so I'm using the grill he bought but never used. Oh yeah, I read a poem the other night. One of my favorites. I have to give Dumb credit. I actually like the way Dumb read it better. Because I don't think Dumb knew, I hate to say this, Dumb wasn't aware of what all the words meant or what it was getting at. So he was just kind of reading listlessly and kind of whimsically. But I like the way he read it. But I always like that one, that A.B. Banjo Patterson, that one about roses. Roses ruddy, roses red. She loved the white roses. The Maid of Queen, or whatever. So it's like, I like that one, the roses. So maybe I'll read it again.
Dear God.
Yes, that I ripped off from James. That was what he would read those poems from the book by Don. I got him a bunch of Australian poetry books, and he'd read different poems, and he had ones he liked. My favorite was always the roses one. I always liked it. I know it's very flowery, literally and figuratively, but I always liked the way Dumb would read the rose. She liked the roses. The roses red. Roses ready. Roses ready for the roses. I always liked that one. We're all losing our minds, Dummy Dumpty. Dummy Dumpty sat on a hind. He fell off and lost his mind. What will Dummy Dumpty find? Well, Totem says Chat GPT makes better poems. That might be true, but I gotta ask, are we talking in the English language or Swedish? Because I don't know how, like, this chatbot or whatever it is, these AI things, do they actually speak English better than Swedish, or do they speak all languages equally? Like, they've probably absorbed more English language material, more English language poetry, as opposed to Swedish. I could be wrong. Would you say the Swedish is comparable, or it's more English-based? Would an AI poem in Swedish be as good as an AI poem in English from this chat thing? That's a genuine question. I'm curious, because I would imagine, they probably, Spanish and Russian and Mandarin Chinese, but I would say more than anything else, English is what AI has learned beyond any other language. So I would assume English would be its native tongue. All right. Is it it's probably too soon. What do you think?
I think it's
Too soon.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, interesting. Totem never tried in Swedish. That's interesting. You should try in your native language sometime just to see. Compare, like ask it to write an English poem and then a Swedish poem, and you can see which one sounds better. Because it might, I'm sure AI knows Swedish, but it probably has more English language sources to draw from, than Swedish, I would imagine. But who knows? Maybe the Swedish will be better. I don't know. I hope the second steak comes out nicely good. But I think the other ones will be edible.
Yeah.
It just took too long to. I know you're getting tired, but we gotta finish cooking this. But yeah, after this we'll just do the burgers and we'll be done. We're not gonna do the hot dogs or shit. Yeah. I guess next time we'll use this lump charcoal up. We just gotta use a lot more. It takes a lot more. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
So, but we learned. We never used lump charcoal before. It was a learning process. So now we know. I know you can tell you're out of it. You're tired. That's right. I'm glad we grilled. I just, didn't think it would take this long because of charcoal. But it's life. Life will go on. It's like you even said, we don't need that much charcoal because we're not grilling that much. That would have been true if it were briquettes, but I guess, now we learned. We always remember. That's why we do this. Why do we stream? For us. I'm not going to go back and watch this whole thing. But one day, maybe over the winter time or next season, I might peruse this and say, oh shit, that's right. Don't get lump charcoal, and if you do, make sure you use extra. It's just, I should call the stream Chump Charcoal. That's what I'll call it. Chump Charcoal, if I remember. I don't know. Laffy's asking do we like SNUS? Noose? What's that? Is that a person or a thing or a YouTuber? I don't know what that is. Or SNUS? I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
Maybe Dummy Dumpty. I don't know. Why, you want to come on? If you come on, Dummy Dumpty, I want to see your face. Been a long time since I've seen your beautiful face, Dummy Dumpty. If you want to come on, maybe I'll do a sit-down stream. So I remember a few streams ago, my future self from like 20 years from now came on. So I guess it's 2025. This guy was in the year 2045, and he was like 63-year-old me, and he didn't have much time, but I was hoping he would come on, but then he didn't. I wanted to see my face. I wanted to see if I got more Chad-like in my 60s, but he didn't come on. So Dummy Dumpty, if you want me to do a sit-down stream, you got to come on. Oh, Snus is chewing tobacco? Snus? Is that a brand? I just called it, there's Skull, Dip, Snus? I don't remember it being called that. Skull, Dip, chewing, I've never heard, maybe. Snus? Snuff? I've heard it, I think it's snuff. Not like a snuff film. I've heard of snuff, or maybe it was always snus and I thought it was snuff. Chewing, no, I never liked, I've had nicotine gum, which I think sucks. I've had the lozenges, which are okay, nicotine lozenges, but at the end of the day, I want to inhale something. I never did chewing tobacco. I know people used to do skull. They'd open up a thing, and they'd put the skull in their mouth, and I always hated that. You get this, saliva filled with tobacco. It was like, ugh. No, I don't like any kind of chewing tobacco or tobacco that you let sit in your mouth. I know. No. Smoking and vaping. Okay, so Dummy Dumpty says, I can't flirt with Donda's kids. But can I flirt with Donda? Can I flirt with you? As long as I can flirt with someone. Okay, so Snus. I have to look it up. Now, I've never had a dissolve type. I've had, I tried Skull once years ago. I didn't like Skull, Skoal, S-K-O-O-L, is that what it's called?
S-K-O-A-L.
S-K-O-L. I never liked that. I never liked chewing tobacco. As a kid, I liked the bubble gum. I don't think they sell this anymore. They don't. They used to sell candy cigarettes, little mint things, and they would sell it was bubble gum, but it was in the same bag as a chewing tobacco. It was all shredded up. Remember that? I don't think they sell those because it was seen as encouraging kids to try tobacco. I don't think they sell them anymore. Remember, as a kid, I liked the bubble gum chewing tobacco knockoff. But no, I never liked chewing. I never liked putting things in my putting the nicotine thing in my mouth and letting it sit there. I never liked that. But the lozenges were okay. You tried one once? I tried a lozenge, but it doesn't give you the same satisfaction as smoking or vaping. But the lozenge was okay. Yeah, maybe I'll get some of those lozenges again. I might still have some upstairs, but the lozenges were okay, but at the end of the day, I still want to, like when Krusty the Clown was trying to give up smoking, he had a nicotine patch. I'm not smoking anymore. And he starts trying to lick the patch. Same thing. You got this thing in your mouth. It's okay, but it's not sweet. It's got like a nicotine-y taste, but it's not bad. But you want, it's gotta be okay. So I got these burgers, and then we're done. Do we have to add more fuel? I don't know. Hold on. Okay, looking better. Let's move it to the cool side. I think this is cooking. We'll check the temperature in a bit. Let's put it on, yeah, move it all to the cool side. From now on, we'll keep it in the cool. Okay. You gotta cool it down. Yeah, you better cool it down. You know you gotta cool it. I was being silly.
You want to put the burgers on too or not yet?
Not yet. Let's finish the steak because we might get the timer. You do a little, yeah, whatever. Just leave it. Just let it smoke. Another few minutes. I think that one should be good.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I know you're tired, but don't worry. We'll get this done.
Already the cheeses.
Okay. Oh, that's a good idea. How do you want to? Because how many do I have? I got 2 16-packs. What do I have there? First, come here real quick, before you're ready. Let's just so we know, this is for us. I got 2 of these. Okay, it's Borden. I was like, it's not store brand, it's not craft. Which one? Borden American Melts 16. I got 2.
Yes.
So it's 32. So we'll figure out. But this one, it was weird. I saw this. There was like 2% fat-free, dairy-free. I'm like, what the fuck? So I was going to go with the 2%. And then on the bottom shelf in the back, I found, I want the real full flavor. Yes. So this is Borden, not craft, not store brand, not, what's the other one? Whatever. We're doing Borden American Melts, 100%, not 2%, not dairy-free or fat-free or any what's the point of that? How do you even have dairy-free cheese? Cheese, by definition, is dairy. I don't know what the fuck that even is, tofu. But anyway, here's real all-American cheese.
I think we just need 2 slices per.
Okay, so how much is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 16. So we just need one thing.
Yeah. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then we're gonna
20, yeah.
Put them on top. Not 20. Just. Wait. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then we're gonna.
Oh, we're gonna make so okay.
And I guess in theory, if you wanted to add 1 or 2 to the
Why
top.
don't we do? We got 16. Why don't we do 3?
Okay.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and what we just the other piece. Okay. Why don't we do that? Might as well make it a 3. Make it a threesome. We're gonna have a threesome because yeah, that's right. We're gonna marry the burgers. Well, it is a threesome. 2 patties and a thing of cheese. Here's it. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, Christ. Ow. Damn it. This is a laughable moment. This chair was already broken. I was sitting towards the front. It just gave way. My fat ass broke another chair. And it came stitched. To fix this properly, I'd actually need a fucking sewing machine. Or I can use some duct tape, but it's never going to be the same. Wow, did you see that? I fell out of my chair, fell on my ass. You can laugh at me all you want. I don't care. It's funny. I am a little cow. That was legit. I'm like, I'm going to sit down, la la la. I know the chair's broken, but I can sit towards the front. Next thing I know, boom, I'm on the fucking ground. I'm like, oh man, I couldn't get up. I was lodged between, I was right here. I was like right here. My back was to this. My legs were, legs were in here. And I'm like, I said to crawl that way, right? Yeah. Whew. Yes, that was funny. I will tell you that was funny. You can laugh. I'd laugh too if I was watching someone stream that happened. I'd laugh too, not maliciously. I'd say, that's kind of funny. You didn't expect that, but yeah. So you can laugh if you want. Oh. Now, this chair is total shit. I'm going to throw these chairs out. I don't trust this one. See? The only good chair is the one my brother sits in. I guess he's still thin enough. If I sit in this will break too. Well, this one, like I said, those 2 I broke by sitting in. Sat there, they broke. This one, I fucked up. I took one of these big bags of charcoal and just threw it on there. And so, well, I guess I broke it too, but it wasn't my body. It was a bag of charcoal. So, Brother Click is light enough. Me and the bags of charcoal, no. Well, Jasmine, we were saying, I'll show you, because you were interested in grilling. Let's take a look here. These patties, they came pre-made. They're very light, very thin. So it might sound like a lot of cheese, but we're going to do 2 patties together with the cheese in the middle. So the cheese will bind them together, and they'll be more like a real burger, because by themselves, individually, these patties are too thin. They're not really hamburgers. They're like little things. When we double them up and we use the cheese to bind it, we'll have like a real cheeseburger. Look at my face. I am occupational. Click. Look at my glove. Look at me. Look at me. Who wants Brother Click to take his shades off? Not gonna happen, right, buddy? Do you need my help with the cheese, or I'm gonna flip the steak? I think it's looking doneish. Oh, at least mine broke apart. I'll leave it on for another, but I think we're going to need more fuel. I hate to do it, but I don't think it's going to... I'll give it another couple minutes. We'll test the temperature. What have we done? What have you... So you got, what, 15 pieces? 6? What,
Yes.
where's the 16th?
It's in the fridge.
Oh. So Brother Click took 15 slices. He tripled them up. Tripled them up. Look at those beautiful stars of David. Look at that. Hold on. That's beautiful. Wow. This is a kosher meal. Never mind if we're mixing cheese and meat, which is might have some pork in it. It's kosher because Brother Click designed the cheeses in the Star of David formation.
Yes.
All Israel, all Israel, all Israel. Okay, so this is kosher now. We don't even need a rabbi. I blessed it myself. Allah Israel, Yahweh Israel. Okay, yes. So we're going to put these lovely stars of David, 3 each. You know, five stars of David. Made 3 pieces of cheese. And yes, so each burger, we're going to marry them together, 5 and 5, with some cheese in the middle. But I got to add some more fuel, I think. Where is Doggo when you need him? Look at this. This is beautiful. Doggo should be proud. Look at that. Where the hell's Doggo? Yeah, Dummy Dumpty. Doggo converted to Judaism. He was raised Hindu, but he converted to Judaism later in life because, like Sammy Davis Jr., he had an epiphany and thought he wanted to be one of the chosen people. So, you know, he was not raised Jewish. He was raised Hindu or Buddhist or something like that. But he converted, like Sammy Davis. It was actually Sammy Davis Jr. because Doggo really wanted to be black, and he found out at some point you can never like change your skin color. So he did the next best thing. He says, well, if my hero Sammy Davis can become Jewish, I'll become Jewish too. So he's Jewish and he keeps kosher. And we've prepared a very kosher. Look at this. The cheeses look like stars of David. Look at that. Look at that. See that?
You're welcome.
Yes, Brother Click. Brother Click did this for you, Doggo, and Sammy Davis Jr.
Of course, always for Sammy.
Always for Sammy.
The Candyman himself.
The Candyman. Yes.
Not be denied.
Okay. Now, we got to come over and see what's going on with the damn grill. And I think the steak is almost done. We'll test it out. Hold on, do this. I'll move this here. We'll test that. Can we put the steak on there, or if you want
I think we could.
Okay, stop. We can. Hold on. Do this. These we can like put in a pile over here. Let's pull it off and see if it's done. Who can take a rainbow? Who can take a rainbow? Wrap it in a sigh. Separate the pieces. Make a groovy lemon pie. The Candyman.
The
Oh,
Candyman.
the Candyman can.
Oh, so you make
Candyman
it.
can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Makes the world taste good. The Candyman makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes. Hey, I gotta admit, it's a singy songy, but it was he became the Candyman. He did a good job with that one.
182 almost.
Okay, so it's definitely done.
Wait.
You can take tomorrow, mix it with a dream, separate the pieces, make it
This
happen
little
in
piece is only
cream.
142.
Put them back on. How is that possible? That the small piece.
Let me flip it over. Maybe I didn't like lance it. No,
No.
it's 143.
Okay. We'll have to add some more. But you're do this one again. You're sure that's done, but this isn't like. What are you getting there?
Not saying 152.
What did it say before?
Like 180 something.
Okay, but brother, click. Are you out of it? Like.
So right now, how it's out of the meat.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the goodish. Let's put it back on for a few minutes. It's in the goodish range. Let's put it on for another minute or so. This is gonna take longer. I don't know how we're gonna refuel, but let's figure this out. Still got the embers. Let's leave it on for a couple minutes. And 155 isn't bad. We like to be about 160-ish. You know, if it were 158 or 162, I'd say fine. If it's just struggling to get to 155, you heard me fall. Look at this shit.
Yeah, I did. Look at that. Wow.
Oh, we need new chairs.
Yes, we do.
These chairs, I bought 2 nice sling chairs, but where are they? I gave my idiot fucking ingrate parents. They love them. Those 2 sling chairs, there's no folding involved. It's got a nice, I don't even know what, canvas that covers the metal, and you just sit down, and those are beautiful chairs.
Yes.
And I gave them away, but I could right now. Where are they? When I know, I said they went down in price. Like it was like 3 or 4 years ago. The grocery store was selling them. They were like $20. Fuck that. They went down to like 15, 10. Finally, it was like late September. It was like the last couple. They were on clearance. They went down to $5. I bought 2, and they were those chairs were so comfy. And I gave them to my parents. So you're welcome, Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
Fucking parents, pieces of shit they are. Hello, Penny, Ghost of Penny. Like I said, you're welcome. I just want to be able to like interact with you. If I can't see your comments or you did something, that bugs me. And I don't think you even know what you did, so you can't fix your old account. So we'll just start again. You're more than welcome to come here, but I need to be able to interact with you too. Communication is a two-way streak. Two-way street and streak, both.
Are you right there, buddy?
No, I'm tired and drunk, and we should have been done by now. I'll never. It's the slider flu. I'm getting tired. I'm drunk. It's like we're not even on the bird. Steak still isn't done. We have to add more fuel. I think that's dying out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm acting like you. I'm just reading. Okay, your buddy JT's here.
Lovely.
Well, I sang me some Sammy.
Yes.
Wasn't even gonna go there. You brought the Stars of David cheeses, and it was like the next thing I know, I'm singing Sammy. I'm singing Sammy Davis Jr. So look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Doggo came back, but he retracted his message.
Uh-oh.
Doggo, I wanted to read it. Doggo, didn't you see what we did here? My brother made up some cheese for you. Let's show him.
Doggo's cheese.
We dedicated this to Doggo and to Sammy Davis Jr. Look at the beautiful 5 little stars of David in cheese. So I know these are probably a beef pork mix. and putting cheese on them. But it's kosher because they're in the shape of stars of David, and I bless them. Israel, Yahweh, Israel. So they're blessed. Okay? There's some nice Jew burgers. Yes, don't they look beautiful? Doggo likes your stars. It was Brother Click who did that.
Thanks, Doggo.
3 pieces of cheese each into nice, lovely shapes. So all this food is now kosher. I hath blessed it. Totem, what do you mean anti-Semitic? Look at this. Would an anti-Semite make not 1, not 2, but 5 stars of David? Look at that. What do you mean anti-Semitic?
Totem.
We're praising the Semites, we're praising Doggo, and we're praising the converts like Sammy Davis Jr. and Rod Carew. What?
Is there a big Jewish population in Scandinavia?
That's a great. Well,
this.
probably not, but I would imagine that most Jews would be in the main city. Mm-hmm. So while Norway probably doesn't have a huge Jewish population, the Jews that do live there probably congregate in Oslo, I'd imagine, right? A lot of Jews in Oslo, or a decent amount. Shalom, Adonai. Where's that Jewish rabbi guy who was like half Iranian or whatever he was? Or Iranian, half Jew Iranian, half like Muslim Iranian. Remember that guy, that Jew rabbi? Oh, whatever.
The Jew rabbi.
Whatever the fuck. He called himself something like Rabbi Jew Heat or whatever the fuck his name was. He was not Ashkenazim like Doggo. He was Mizrahi Jew. Okay, let's try these. See, I know my Jews. I know my breeds of Jew. Whoa. Of course, off-grid, I forgot. In honor of your father, because I like both sides. Free Palestine! Death to Israel! And Shalom al Israel. Yes. I'll praise both. What are we getting here, buddy?
That one was 180.
That's good. This should be done. I can't.
It's 160.
That's a little light. Here, give me this. Check this one again. Your thermometer, maybe the battery's dying or something. It's got odd readings. We gotta add more fuel here or something. This is
180 again.
That's fine. This is good. This is probably good or will be soon. And then we'll do the fucking burgers. Give it another minute or two. It's okay. I'm just trying to think. I get some more napkins and we'll add some more charcoal. We need more fuel for the burgers. It's not gonna be enough fuel. I know that much. Not enough flame. That much I know. Yes. We stand with Israel and free Palestine. I'm on both sides. Both sides of the fence. Actually, let me do a little political thing. I've said this before. You know, in Europe and the United States, most Jews are Ashkenazim. And you've got some Sephardis. Of course, you've got other types of Jews, like the Mizrahi, and there's several other different types. So Israel was founded and settled mostly by Ashkenazim with some Sephardi in the mix. And they brought in Jews from elsewhere, but it was mostly European Jews who founded Israel. And of course, Palestinians are much darker people. So I think in America, a lot of Hispanics and Orientals and, Arab, maybe not Arabs, well, Arabs, of course, but Hispanics, Orientals, these non-white people who have no ties to Israel or Palestine, they side with the Palestinians because they see it as colonialism. So, when we were younger, it was always about neo-Nazis. Oh no, skinheads, neo-Nazis, the KKK attacked a poor Jew. Now, these are not white supremacists being anti-Jew. These are people who see the Palestinians more like them. Brown people suppressed by these Ashkenazim pretending to be the natives of the Middle East. So I think that's why all this anti-Semitic, they don't talk about in the media. It's like a double, it's like a quandary. It's a double, the narrative is white man bad, minorities good, anti-Semitism bad. But because most of these anti-Semites, look at college campuses now, look at the demographics. These aren't fucking neo-Nazis. These are brown people who hate Israel. Kind of funny, because it was the Jews who insisted we bring these people into our country in the first place. Doggo. So anyway, it's a little. Christ. All right, we have to We'll give it another minute. We'll have to add some fuel or something. This is good. I like my rants here. The word doggo surprisingly disappeared too. Yeah, we're gonna need more. We'll put a few more on. We'll do the thing, guys. It's getting dark, but that'll be our last. We'll get through these burgers. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start. Maybe want to do like do 5 on the hot, 5 on the cold, and then switch them. I don't know what to do. I'm like, this is taking way too long. So it's funny. We didn't have a whole lot of stuff to cook. This is one of our longest.
Yes.
One of our longest. And yes, I think Penny, who's in Dallas, and Horsehead, who's in Abilene. It's only 2.5 hours from one to the other, and you can meet in the middle. Like, for me to go to Dumb when he was living in Waynesboro, Zillinger, whatever it was, Washington Township, that was 3.5 hours. So if I can go 3.5 hours to see Dumb, why can't?
45 minutes.
Right. Either go 2.5. One of you go 2.5 hours, which is or meet in the middle, 45 minutes. Yeah, it's like this should happen. Penny and Horsehead should meet up. Horse is for it. Penny, what's the problem? I'll switch to you. What do you think the problem is?
An hour 15. I understand. Whatever. But yeah.
Whatever. The point is, if they meet halfway, it's only an hour and 2.5 hours. So an hour, cut the half. Yeah, hour and 15. The point is, 2.5. Even if one goes to the other, that's less time than it was for us to go see Dumb.
That's true.
So if we can do it in 3.5, why can't they do it in 2.5?
That's a good question.
Penny is scared. I agree with Horsehead. Penny is scared.
He's a frightened child.
Yes. He might be too young.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't even have a license. Maybe he's still 15. I don't know.
But perhaps he's special needs and he needs permission to leave the group home or something like
that. Yeah, permission. Okay, yeah. He's in a group home. Well, if he gives Horsehead the group home address, Horse can go visit him. Yeah.
Yes.
Jasmine, they haven't, but they could. They live close-ish. They live closer to each other than James and I do. Yet, me and my brother went to go see James. We went to visit him. You can go back and watch the videos. 3.5 hours. These guys are only 2.5 hours apart. They could meet up. It could happen. Horsehead's all for it. We're trying to encourage them. All right, let's take a look. Oh man. Oh. No, we're still trying to finish the steak.
Okay.
Jasmine's asking if the burgers are cooked.
It's going up to 205.
Okay, good. This is done. Now, what are we going to do about these burgers? I think we need a little more flame. I could be wrong, but it seems like these...
Yeah, probably a touch more.
Okay, a touch. Not a lot, but a touch. So let's do this. Pull this guy off. All right, pull him off. I'm going to hose him in a minute, too. In case there's any lighter fluid or whatever. And you have some napkins, or we had so much paper. I guess we burned it all. Yeah. Actually, where's the? I thought of something.
What did you think of?
We haven't shredded anything in a long time. I got rid of the shred. We don't have any shreds because, do we still have something that we have a shred bin?
No.
Is it over there?
All this stuff you mean? All those loose shreds?
Yeah, bring it out. Bring it out. Just bring it home to that. Oh, you're right. Sorry. Hold on. We have a shredder. I fill this thing up. Yeah, this is great. Who needs wood chips? You got shreds. I want some lighter fluid for that. Okay, they're shredded so they don't burn as quickly, but that's okay. So Brother Click added a few more charcoal lumps. And now, look at that. We might as well use this up. Look, I got plenty. Usually I'd fill that up, and when that got full, I just throw it out. I'm going to start. This is great. We'll use this.
I got shreds in my room, too. We can add to the mix.
You still got shit to shred? Shall I be down here, then? You should...
No. I have a bunch of shreds.
Oh, a bunch of shreds, yeah.
I got to dump out the plastic tub thing.
There we go. Look at that. That's fuel. Maybe I just click a little bit. See if it...
This?
Yeah, just a little, because we put, just like Penny, no, not Penny, not Horse, what's his name? The Palestinian. Off-Grid said he puts the wood chips on the charcoal.
Oh, I see.
We're putting our shreds on the charcoal. So there we go. See this? Look, hey, when the universe gives you lemons, make lemonade. I forgot we even had this. I'm like, we haven't shredded anything in a long time because any junk mail or anything we don't want with our name on it, we just burn. So we haven't needed that in a long time. Ugh. So Jasmine, I know you and Jared live together. Have you actually tied? Because Jared was here earlier. I forgot to ask him. Are you married? Or you're just engaged, or you don't want to marry? You want to just live together, or what's the plan? Jasmine ordered a burger, thinking, well, you might be able to, Jasmine. She wants to eat her burger with us, but it's not done yet. But our burgers aren't done either, so who knows? Maybe we will. Our burgers will be done at the same time. How are the hamburgers in New Zealand? No offense. No offense. You might say a hamburger's the same the world over, but...
Yeah, we don't know where she's been.
Right. Well, she's ordering... But how many... Yeah, that's right. She might not know any better. How many Americans go abroad and say, wow, they don't know how to do hamburgers, and, you know, I went to McDonald's in fucking Sweden and it tasted like sugary shit. Like, many Americans do complain you can't get a good hamburger abroad.
Maybe there's an American who goes to Sydney, goes to a Hungry Jack and has a burger.
Mm-hmm. Well, I remember Dum said he liked supposedly the beef was Australian beef and it tasted better than ours. I said, okay, I'd like to try an Australian hamburger. Maybe they're better. So many Americans say hamburgers outside the country are just weird.
James, when we go to your wedding, put us down for the steak, not the fish.
Yes, steak, not fish. Oh, he's moving to live with you next year. That's cool. Remind me again, you're on what, the north or south? You guys are in two different islands, right? One's on the north, one's on the south. So he's leaving his island to come to yours. And which one of you is part Maori? I forget. One of you guys is part Maori?
I believe she's a quarter.
Oh, she's a quarter Maori. Okay. How can I shut this hose off? Oh. Every time I look around, every time I look around, it's in my face. Destination unknown as we pull in for some gas. I think I sang that last time. One of the few.
Yes.
How bizarre, how bizarre. Do. Ooh, baby, it's making me crazy. It's making me crazy. Every time I look around. 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 It's in my face. That song was a one-hit wonder. They were Maoris from New Zealand. And that song actually, Jazz might be too young to remember. Yes. When I was a teen, that was a hit in its day. That song was pretty big. It was a one-hit wonder. How bizarre, how bizarre. They were Maoris. But that song was popular. You remember? When we were teenagers. I think the guy died, right?
He did.
The singer died, yeah. They were a family. I think they were brothers and sisters, and they were Maoris from New Zealand. I don't know, maybe we should just spread it out more. It's burning, but I guess you have to put that on the bottom, the fuel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as it burns, as long as it, you know.
Yes.
That's true. See, a broken clock. Penny Pounder says, every time OC looks around, Brocy's vape is in his face. That's true, and vice versa, yes.
Nicely done.
Nicely done, Penny. That's correct. See, broken clock. Destination unknown as we pull in for some gas. That song was a hit. It was how you.
Catchy tune.
I'm trying to get that big one to burn. I don't think it ever will. I'll have to get some more lighter fluid too. I can't remember we showed you the other day. I got that big one last year. It lasted so long. They don't sell them anymore, those big ones, whatever it was. This is, what is this? This is 32 ounces, 1 quart. That was like, what, twice? Was it 60 some odd ounces? I can't, I'm trying to get that big one to burn. So yeah, that's right. These burgers will have plenty of fuel. Look at that. That's you know, maybe we can do some winter grilling. This will be heat in the winter.
Yes.
That should be enough. Oh, maybe. Burning brightly, yes. I'll have to write a poem about it. That's enough. There we go. All right, cool. Look at that. We'll use that next time as the fuel underneath. No need to. Those napkins. I mean, I don't mind burning them, but why waste the napkins if we have all this? So even though it's been shredded, we still have all this paper here. Might as well use up all this paper, all these shreds. Okay, now we're definitely going to be doing some more grilling and some more shredding. Looks like that one is kind of burning, kind of. That big one, the big guy, kind of finally, he's got enough. But I treated the shreds the way Off-Grid treats wood chips. I put them on top this time, on top of the, what's it called, block? What's this, lump charcoal?
Yes, sir.
Look at that. That is beautiful. I actually think my left hand is more sensitive to heat since it's been burned. Like the skin is definitely, I feel it. I don't feel the heat so much in my right hand. I feel it on the left one that I burned. I think something was, nerves were damaged or the skin never fully grew back.
Or it's like muscle memory.
Muscle, yeah, it could be. Could be muscle, yeah. It's like
going on, yeah.
We should have enough flames. There we go. Yes. Yes, we're gonna make sure these burgers are done right. Okay, that should be good. If we got a little more, we will, but I don't get lighter fluid on the main grill, which I have.
Now when we hose this down, are these shreds going to turn to paper mache?
Probably.
Like scrape it.
That's all right. I'm going to dump it in the back. Okay, there we go. But the big guy is burn. It's just that big guy. I want him to burn. The neighbors are probably like, why are these guys still grilling so late? No. This day went somewhere else. Penny says he's a flamer. 2 flames. The barbecue grill and Penny. Yep, 2 flamers.
Sounds about right.
Penny is flaming. His queen, really is a queen.
Yes.
He's always talking about his queen. What do you think that means? He's not talking about a woman. He's talking about, Actually, should I get a beer or you want to get one?
You can go get one, I guess.
All right, hold this. I'll be right back. Let me do this. Yeah, I'll flip it towards that. I'm going to put the spices back, and I'll get us a beer.
Spices are going away.
Spices go bye-bye. My vape is here. Let's get the beer.
Oh, yes. Precious vape. Why not post a pic then if she's so attractive? Do it, Penny. Don't be afraid. Show the pic. Well,
did I bring all the spices or did I forget something?
Nope, you brought them all in. Yeah, they're all in.
I'll get the beer now. You want to try your, what is this?
Sure, I'm not opposed. I don't like that buddy. Just get another jug.
Next time. Maybe I don't want to start experimenting with shit. We've already had a bad enough night. It's called Dab. It's a German beer. No, we're not. I didn't get it. This is just Budweiser. This is a Bud jug.
Yes.
But you bought some kind of imported. What would you get?
It's called Dab. It's from Germany. I've never heard of it. Dab, whatever. We'll try it next time, I guess.
Yeah, we can try it, but I don't experiment with a shit beer. I'm gonna let you pour it. We'll switch because I'll fuck up your.
Oh, Off-Grid. Do you like Bud jugs?
I know Off-Grid likes Tallboy Twisted Teas.
Okay.
Yeah, because one of the streams, I told him, I even said, you've learned well, Grasshopper. I know he likes the tall boy twisted tea.
Before summer's over, we off-grid to do a grill with a bud jug.
Yes. And when we go to Oregon, we're gonna meet. The reason we say Oregon because like GON is usually like Pentagon.
Yeah.
You know, Pentagon, Octagon. You know, Oregon. TON is tin. Washington, Arlington, Hamilton. So TON is tin, but I always thought GON like Octagon, Pentagon, Oregon. But people don't like Oregon; they say Oregon. Either way, we should go back to we should go back to Oregon. I don't know if we're gonna drive out or just fly out, but we should go back to the Pacific Northwest. I wanted to do something like that if I had the time and the money. Fly out to somewhere like I don't know if I'd start in Seattle or Northern California, either or. Like fly to, I want to start in California, like Crescent City area, Crescent City, Eureka area. Drive up the coast through Oregon to Seattle. I'd love to do that again. So, you know, forever out there because I know he's in Salem. I believe he's in the Salem area.
Okay.
I believe so. That's we'll pass through. Okay. Fuck. I should drive we don't even go to New York City or Philadelphia or the Jersey Shore. Here I am talking about going to the other side of the country. All right. That should be good-ish. Actually, I kind of... Here. Just a little... One more. There. And then we'll pan that. I hate putting lighter fluid on the main cooking grill, but I feel like that area needed a flame. Look, now that's burning. See that? Thank God. That big chunk.
Yes.
That chunko-munko. And then we'll spray that with Pam and hope we didn't ruin the burgers. And I think we gotta do 5 and 5. 5, flip, and then we'll fuck it up if we try to like time it. Okay. Well, at least it's grilling. All right, the Pam will give it some. It's okay. What, putting it out?
No, it's not really.
You got a Pam?
No. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Burger time.
Okay, so put the pan back. And here, let's try 5 of it here. Take this. I'm actually using my hands because I feel the tongs will. I use the tongs when they're on the grill. Fuck, here, give me a sec.
Light, yeah.
There we go. Okay, I'll put. My problem is I can't see the briquettes or the charcoal because all that paper doesn't matter. I want to keep it in this general vicinity. Okay, 5 little patties. You want to put them all on?
Is that what you said or no?
No, I don't think there's enough heat. We'll do them separate but they are thin, so maybe they'll cook quicker. But what is the what temperature you get? I'm not temperature. What time? It's 2:08. Let's give it 3-4 minutes. What do you think?
8:51. So want to go 4 minutes?
Yeah, 4 minutes, and then we'll flip. I don't want to do 5 because we'll fuck it up. So let's just do 1 set at a time. Then we'll do this set. It'll be worth it in the end. Oh, we got rolls, right?
Yes, we do.
We're not going to toast the rolls unless you really want to. So, this chair is officially shit. I mean, unless you want to try to save it.
Yeah.
I never liked I miss my sling chairs. I love those. You can be sitting in 2 nice sling chairs. Maybe I'll, gotta get a job and I can buy a couple sling chairs because they were great. They were a bitch though to fit into the car. I remember that. I finagled them, but I got them home somehow. Yeah, I would love to drive the Pacific Northwest coast.
Yes.
Like we've been to Alaska and British Columbia. I probably wouldn't go back that far, but I would drive. I want to do like Northern California, way north of Frisco,
Yes.
like Crescent City, Eureka, that area, and then continue up Oregon into Washington. I could go up to the Canadian border, but just do a Pacific Northwest drive. I'd love to do that. Okay, I know tonight was kind of longer than we thought, but we managed to salvage it. I think these burgers will be done right. So you said what? We're going to do 4 minutes or 5 minutes?
4 minutes.
And we'll flip on the hot side. We'll say, look, all right.
Do you have a spatula?
I think the tongs will work if they cook enough.
I'm not too sure.
Okay, well, I can get us a spatula. Where are the tongs? The tongs are over there.
Well, if you want to try tongue, I guess.
I'll try one. If the tong fucks up, we'll go to spatula.
Yes.
Here's the remnants the remnants of our old spatula, which I broke when I spurged out. But in fairness, even Brother Click admits these things were always very dainty.
Yes.
I could try to solder it back together, but it's going to break apart again. This was a very dainty. It's like, I don't know where this, like I said, my parents weren't grill people. My mother was a very good cook. She loved her oven. She loved her stove. She loved her Foreman grill. Crock pot. She loved crock pot. She loved Foreman. She was very much a kitchen cooker. She was not a griller. And my father didn't really cook much of anything. Occasionally, he'd cook hamburgers. They were always burned and charred. My mother's were always too gooey. Like, my mother undercooked hamburgers. That was one thing she could not do. She undercooked burgers, and my father overcooked them. Yes. In fact, that's why I think what happened, my father wasn't a cook, but he said to my mother, "Honey bunch, sweetie, you're a good cook, but the one thing you can't do very well is hamburgers, so I'll do some hamburgers," because hers were gooey in the middle. Yeah. Like, they'd be quiet. They were okay if you put them in the microwave and nuked them for a bit, they'd be better, but she never fully cooked them right in the middle. She took them out too prematurely. She was afraid of burning them. So my father said, "I'm going to cook the burgers," and he would burn them. They'd be like, you remember, they'd be like charcoal blackened pieces of shit. Yes. So neither of my parents knew how to cook hamburgers, and neither were grillers. My mother was otherwise a pretty good cook in the kitchen with the crock pot, the stove, the oven, occasionally the microwave, her Foreman grill. She loved her Foreman grill. Yes, she did. Deep fryer, all that kind of shit, kitchen stuff, but not a grill. She was not an outdoor griller. I don't think she never liked the idea of cooking outside with bugs flying around. She would always be like, "Oh, there's a fly." And I'd say, "Ma, is this your first summer on planet Earth?" I mean, so she didn't like the idea of outdoor cooking. She was very much a kitchen cooker, and my father really didn't cook. So, how did we get on to this? Yeah.
Because we're doing burgers now.
Oh, yeah. We're telling you about our parents, because you're looking at me and my brother.
Hi, Starlings.
And we're like, give me a sip. I'll put it against your beer here. Look at those bubbles. That's a good. You can't see it from where you're sitting. The bubbles are really like, foam. Look at it. That's beautiful.
Yes. Oh yeah. Look at that. Very soothing.
Makes you want to take a drink. If you need a sip, take a sip.
It's time to flip.
Okay, hold on. No, not yet. I'll put it here. Time to flip. Penny Pounder says you should be in Playgirl. That's one of his favorite magazines,
Oh, yeah. Science.
Playgirl with all the naked men.
Coming from him, that means a lot.
So my brother is flattered you think he's attractive enough to be in your favorite mag.
This is for you, Penny. Let me lift the grill.
Yes. Bend down. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
All right. We'll try. I'll tong one. If it doesn't work, I will.
He's going to need light.
Oh, they're looking. They're looking cooking. I think I can do it. Maybe not. Flip. But they're still, they still need time. But see how they were small to begin with, and they shrink because even though they tell you, 10 patties, it's less than 2 pounds of meat. So these are very small Spartan patties, but we'll make it work. But it's nice that and some that falls down will fuel. So okay, they're looking cooking.
Yes.
We saved this. We salvaged it. We are the champions, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. Nosotros somos ganadores. Nosotros somos los ganadores. No tiempo para perdedores. Porque nosotros son los ganadores del mundo. I think I got that right. I was doing Spanish.
We can only hope.
All right, we're gonna do another 5 minutes, or yeah.
5 minutes.
Oh, this fucking thing is just destroyed. I'll put it over. Oh, we got to bring the recycles in because not recycles, the shreds.
Yeah, we can't leave those.
Because if it rains, but I'll put this over here temporarily. That chair's junk. These chairs are all shit. At least we got our use out of them. I'll pull this up so you can see us both at the same time. Yeah, we still got our Stars of David cheeses, but right now we're working on. And then what do you want to do? You want to move them to the. You want to move them to like the cool side and then put the other ones on, or
maybe we'll do that.
Oh, so we did 5 on one, flipped. Yes. 5 on the other, both on the hot side.
Yes.
You want to cool them.
Yes.
All right. Because they're going to go back home and do the cheese. I need your help with the cheese. You're the cheese.
Oh,
We'll do the cheese. My other vapor? Yes, you do. Switch. I want some broccoli.
Yes, yes.
You can't always. Yeah.
It gets a little too sugary sweet,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Hey, that's like candy. This is like, we call it broccoli because it's just regular, you know. But you need that. You can't have, you know, bubblegum all the time. You can't.
Flavor.
Right. You just want to go to tobacco and be like, okay, just pure tobacco. So I never understood that kids are vaping. Oh no! It's like for my generation, vaping was to replace cigarettes. If you don't smoke, if you never smoked a cigarette, why would you vape? But apparently, kids who never smoked a cigarette are vaping. It's okay.
Oh, again, if it's all colorful, and also this. You get this like light, it lights up, and it's a very engaging tool.
Or toy, or both. Penny wants to know how many times you've been Employee of the Month. Employee of the Month.
Which job? All my jobs.
Current job.
Current job 0.
Who do you even know who is? They usually give it to like a woman or some retard who does like bad.
Yeah. There's this. How's it called?
What? Front end or what?
No. Not a plaque. Like your paintings go in them. What's it called?
Frame?
A frame, yes.
Buddy, okay,
there's a frame and it has the person's picture. And yeah, but no, I've been late a few times. They're very strict about that.
Yeah, you know, just 1 or 2 tardies and you can't be Employee of the Month.
Yeah, it's over.
It's very, very demanding. Now, Deese, I don't know who he is, Deese, he was here before. We've been here for over 2 hours because, if I know you weren't watching, I'll keep it simple. The charcoal we got wasn't our regular briquettes. It was lump charcoal. Lump charcoal. So it took longer. We had to add to it. So what would normally have been like maybe an hour or so of grill, because we're not really cooking that much.
Oh, yeah.
What should have been like an hour or so has turned into a 2+ hour extravaganza. But don't worry, we will get this done. So what time do you want to flip?
Let me check my phone. 1 more minute.
1 more minute. Very good. But there should be enough fuel. There should be enough heat. Yeah.
Yes.
What time do you want to flip? Well, he's asking Penny, what time are we going to flip them in the backyard? If they're burned and destroyed and they can't be eaten, I'll throw them in the backyard. Some critter will eat it. But no, we're hoping not to do that. We're hoping not to have that problem tonight. I don't think we will. It's a very slow, these lump charcoals, they burn very slowly and you need more than you realize. You need more lump than you do briquettes. So I don't think that'll be a problem tonight. We'll find out. I've done that before. There were a few times we fucked up pork belly. It was burned and lighter fluidy, so I threw it in the backyard because you can't, yeah, it's basically just garbage. You can't eat it when it's like that. Hold on. Where'd I put the tongs? Oh, over here? That's okay. But they're looking cooking. Flip on the cool. Okay, so they're on the cool. Do you want to put these on now?
Yeah, put them on now.
Fine. Buddy's hungry. Hot. Probably a little more Pam.
Oh, well.
My brother's tired of the cookout. He's ready to eat. Yeah, this was a longer than normal cookout because our fuel source wasn't the best. Okay, so we've got these on the cool side now. 5 on the hot. Flipped the other side, 5 on the hot. Now we move them to the cool. These will do. I want to do them both for 5 minutes. And we have to flip these again. We will. If not, we'll take them off. Let's give it, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's 9:02.
I don't think we have to, so we did. Okay, so we did 5 on the hot, flipped another 5 other side on the hot. Now we're doing 5 on the cool. I don't think we need another 5 on the cool. I think just, 3 flips. Hot, flip, cold. What do you think?
Yes, I agree.
Or do we need another, you have to flip on the cold again, what?
We might have to flip on the cold. We'll see how
We'll see, yeah. But they're looking cooking because they're small. They're tiny. They're just little things. Alright, let's finish this off. That grog glass looks delicious. You got them once years ago. You had several. They broke.
Yes.
I broke one. I think I threw one once. I got angry. In a spurg out, I threw one once. Another one I think broke in the sink. I forget. Is this your only grog glass?
Yes, sir. It
but
is.
this was one of your originals. I found this somewhere.
Yeah.
I bought a couple. Another one of those broke. I can't remember where I got it. I honestly can't remember. These, you call it a grog glass. These are hard to come by now.
Yes.
My brother loves them. They can hold, what, 2 beers? 2 standard beers about?
1 and like 2/3.
1 and 2/3. So he always loved it. They're good glasses. We used to have a bunch. They're hard to find. I call them grog glasses. We got one left. I was trying to break it.
Now that you said that.
Well, yeah, I've jinxed it. Okay. You keep an eye on the time?
Yes.
Good. We'll go. We're going to flip the new ones, and maybe we'll pull an old and you can test it. I don't know. No, that's the thing. The dollar stores, penny pounders thing, going to the dollar store. We might have gotten to the dollar store once upon a time. The dollar stores don't seem to sell this particular type. They might sell something similar, but we want this actual, this look, this feel. You've got this up here, this part's beveled. They make glasses that are the same size, but not the same design. You know what I mean? I haven't seen these in a long time. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're not looking for just any glass that fits 2 beers. We're looking for specifically this design, this grog glass. See, it's beautiful. Like the way you hold it, it's like, this is great. They don't make them. I haven't seen this particular model or molding in years. Maybe they still got them in Texas because everyone's a millionaire. No, haven't seen them in Jersey in a long time. Don't worry, when I come to Dallas, you can take me to the dollar store. We'll go shopping. You, me, and Queen. Cool. Mail me some. Just make sure. Penny's going to send. He has our address, he says. Good. Send it, but be very careful. I don't remember. If I open it up and it's all glass, I'll be like, did he do this on purpose? So make sure you wrap them nicely in some old newspaper, the Dallas Times or whatever. And yeah, you can send me like 2 or 4 or whatever you think is best. Send me a few.
Much appreciated, Ben.
Brother Click would appreciate that.
Yes.
Because we don't have them here anymore. That I know of. I haven't seen them in a long time.
Then again, we really haven't been looking for them, but that's beside the point.
Besides the point. I remember one time we wanted some, we couldn't find them. Like they, you know. And that other glass, we got one survivor,
Yes.
like 30 years ago. Let's go back in time.
Grab it real quick, or
Nah, let's
another stream.
another stream. This is one glass. It's the only survivor. We had a bunch. They broke over time. We got one survivor from like 30 years ago. It's like more than, I don't see them anymore. You go to this, you can buy glasses, drinking glasses, but they're all standard. This was like an extra large drinking glass, smaller than this. It was still like a regular drinking glass, but I'll call it a regular deluxe.
Yeah,
A regular deluxe.
yes.
Beautiful glass. I can't find them anymore. We only have one left.
Yeah.
My mother, actually, we had 2. My mother, before my father came home, my mother broke one. Accidentally. She was pissed because I broke a couple of her wine glasses. So I think it was retaliation. She knew we loved those glasses. I broke a couple of her wine glasses. She was pissed. All right, what time is it?
We got 1 more minute.
Ein mehr Minuten. Ein mehr. It's turned to a longer. We thought this would be a quick stream, hour and change, but our fuel problem. But we'll make it work. It's like just cooking is like a task unto itself.
Yes.
Totem, that's a good question. Totem asks, are you capable of love as a spurg? Well, I think when I was younger, I might have been, or at least I would have been capable of what I thought love was when I was younger. At this point, probably not. At this point, with all I've experienced and where I'm in life, probably not now. I don't know how much of that is meat, chicken and the egg. Was I never capable of love, or was I once upon a time, but I've lost the will now because of all that's happened to me? I'm not capable now, but I'm not sure if it's because there are some spurgs who are good looking and they manage to get married, or they're at least normie tier. They have problems, all kinds of problems. You go online, you can look at spurgs like, oh, my husband's a spurg. I thought he was cute, but when we got married, but living with him's hell. A lot of neurotypicals complain about spurgs, but he was good looking enough to snag the girl. So there are some spurgs who are good looking enough, but apparently a lot of them have problems in the relationship. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. Me personally, at this point, no, I'm not capable. But I think I would have been. I think if I were better looking and I found some chick who really liked me when I was like in my 20s and she was my steady chick, I think, yeah, I would have loved her in my way. Maybe it's not what she considers. I'm doing a whole explanation about spur glove. All right.
I think Jasmine asked if you want love or something. We really with that next.
Okay, these I think we'll put. Okay. Okay, gonna flip these. These I think I'm gonna do another flip, or should we take them off? Well, actually, why don't we play safe? We're gonna cheese them. We'll do
like 2 minutes for these.
Okay. Because remember, these we did one side hot, second side, A side hot, B side hot, A side cold, all for 5 minutes. Yeah. You're gonna do B side cold for like what? 2 minutes? Yeah. Okay, you tell me when we gotta come take it. Okay.
Okay, so let me see. 8.
Yeah, there was definitely a time. I used to be, you know, and because of my age, you know, the internet came about. Dial-up was, I was a teenager. When I was a kid, there was no internet as we know it. And even in the early days, even in my 20s, didn't have all this stuff. So like these terms didn't exist. But at the same time, yeah, I was naive. I was young. I think when you're younger, I would have loved to have fallen in love with. I wanted all that. I wanted, oh, maybe I'll meet a girl and we'll fall in love and blah blah blah. I wanted all that. Didn't happen. But I think I would if it did. In alternate reality, some girl really liked me. She thought my glove was sexy or whatever, or my earlobes. I think we would have problems because I'm such a fucking spurg fuck up. But if she really was attracted to me and wanted to be with me, I think, yeah, I'd have, oh, she's my steady chick. I would have loved that. I would love to have, you know, I didn't want to actually be a Chad player Casanova. I would have loved to have had a girlfriend. She's my steady chick. She's my girl. We've been together. My old lady, we've been together. But no, I didn't get that. Now it's like, what do I have to look for now? Some fucking divorcee roasty. You know, we would just be 3 kids. We would get, I mean, God help me. I'm not trying to knock dumb, but it's like, if I were to get married, it would be because we're both old and we need someone to, you know, be there. If I break my hip, or if you take the wrong pills, or if someone's got to the hospital, yeah, it would be more like I don't want to say partnership. What's the word I'm looking for? Like roommate thing. We're both old. You old fool, you're going to break your hip, get down from there. Oh crap, I took my amount of pills, I got to go to the pharmacy. It would be like an old people convenient wedding. At this point, there's no point in, I'm never going to find it. Even if some chick came along and said, oh, Thea, you're so sexy, I want to be with you. I'd probably sleep with her, but I don't think I could handle a fucking normie heterosexual man and wife relationship at this point. But
like I would always joke with him, you know, he would meet some broad who would leave him with the kid.
Whether it's mine or not, yeah. Some fat girl, yeah, exactly. But thank God that didn't happen. I used to joke, you know, probably find some fat, we now call land whales. I get some just fat chick, and she'd leave me with her kid. Whether it was mine or not, I'd be stuck, yeah. So it could have been, there are horror stories. People out of desperation get married to like ugly women they're not even attracted to, and they turn out to be as if girls, monsters you wouldn't even want, as if. So yeah. Oof. So in some ways I dodged a bullet, but where are we? Weddings are overrated. Well, Jasmine, do you and Jared plan to get married, or you haven't talked about it, or you just want to live together? That's it, because Jasmine says weddings are overrated, but it does, yeah.
We should probably get those burgers from the cold side.
Okay, let's get this, yeah. Good call. When I'm drunk and tired and hungry, I start pontificating. Yeah, they should be done. You can test them, but they should. Most certainly. Okay. But it's not time to flip those yet. Okay, they're the first batch. 1, 2. I don't think you're going to test it. I think you did.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, that'll be mine. Fuck it, girl. That will sterilize it. I dropped one. They sterilize?
I hope so.
That will be mine.
We'll just watch it.
Okay. We need, what, 3 more minutes for these, and then we're going to flip? Okay. And I'm curious about the cheese. Okay, try one. Test one. Put the shit one to the side. Where's the shit one?
Right there.
Give me the shit one. Give it to me. I'll eat it, but you won't. So here, that's the shit one. Now do a temp check. Jasmine says she wants to get married, but she doesn't really care about the whole huge white wedding. Okay, so she's not opposed to matrimony. She just says the ceremony and all that bullshit. I agree with you, Jasmine. I wish more women felt that way because weddings are really for women, if you think about it. The whole ceremony, the pomp, it's for women to feel like. I'm not saying all women. I like the fact that Jasmine doesn't care. I think a guy would actually appreciate that. Let's get married, but keep it casual. Get married in the backyard, have some friends and family, or no big deal.
145.
Want to put them back on?
Yes, I do.
That's weird. That's strange.
Yes.
All right, lift this up. Do me a favor. Okay, this should be. We're gonna put it back on. It's not as cooked as we thought, so maybe we'll leave that on for like more before we flip here.
Yes.
Oh, you want to? Okay.
Let me.
Strange. It's not as hot as. Put them all. Fuck it. I want to be able to tell them apart. We'll put them closer. I thought these would be cooked for sure. We should do some more Pam. We didn't do the Pam. The Pam will add to the flame. The play is the thing that shall catch the king. That's William Shakespeare, Hamlet. I was hoping to fuel the flame. The flame might be dying.
I like that.
Okay, there we go. There we go, yeah. Got to be careful, but there we go. Brother clicked with some lighter fluid on. I hope these burgers aren't too lighter or fluidy. But yes. I guess at this point we'll just leave them on and see what happens.
Yeah.
But that burger that I dropped on the deck should be so burned and sanitized. Who cares? This chair is breaking apart next. Oh my god. They're all breaking up. We need some sling chairs, but we're gonna get. Okay, what's going on? I'm sorry, I missed the chat. We're flipping burgers. I give it like 2-3 minutes, and we'll. Okay, so it's quasi. Look, you can see I left it up in quasi. You see that flame? That's good. I know there's heat in there because I'm surprised those tiny little patties after all that time still weren't up to like 160 or 165. That's weird. They're only in the 140s. That's weird. So that means there's not enough. I'll leave it slightly opened. That way it won't burn out. If I seal it up, it might burn out. If I leave it totally open, the wind might burn it out. That way it gets enough oxygen. See that? Look at that. It's like a flame. Good. If they're a little charred, fuck it, because at least we know it's cooking, right?
Yes.
And we'll move them. We'll move those burgers off the flame next time. Yeah, that's... Well, Penny Pounder's asking why he should meet Horsehead. And the answer is because he says they mix like oil and water. You never know. You might be buddies. What do you think, Brother Click?
Just for the hell of it. Just for no real reason. It all starts with a yes. Good on, Horsehead.
Good horse. It all starts with you. Come on, Penny.
Yeah,
Come on, Penny. It all starts with a yes. Let me see something. Are they burning in the flame? They'll be flame broiled. Fuck it.
Yes.
The cheese should help. Oh, God. Well, Penny, you're gay, so if horse becomes bi-curious, hey, you'll be mixing like, oil and oil, vegetable oil, bathtub full of it.
You guys need a whole lot of oil if you do anything like that.
At least that, look, the way I have it now is perfect. The flame isn't blowing out from being exposed, nor is it being smothered. See that? Look at that. We'll move them around, but thank God, that should cook. Christ. Baby oil.
Alright then, but you guys should definitely hash it out more. Stream it.
You're keeping an eye on the time, right?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, another minute or what?
1 more minute.
Okay. Does Bro C have Tourette's? I don't think so. I thought I had Tourette's with my blinking, and my...
Fuckity, fuck, no, fuck.
Fuck you, nigger. Oh, why do you ask? No, I don't. Do you think you have... I don't think you have Tourette's.
No.
Exactly. See, Penny, listen to Off Grid. Meet up with Horse. Come on. You're only 2.5 hours apart. You can meet halfway, hour and 15 minutes. You're so close to each other. Yeah, he might fall in love with you, Horse, and he'd be so upset. He thinks it's cool to hate, but he might fall in love with you in real life. You seem like a captivating person. Maybe I'll meet you. I did talk about that. Fly to Los Angeles, meet Doggo, rent a car, drive to Arizona, see what all those people, Thule, Chicken Dinner, Cassandra, and Seymour, and then continue on to end up in Dallas, Fort Worth area. Maybe I'll do that instead of the Pacific Northwest coast. That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Time to flip.
Time to flip. Ah, they're looking cooking.
Yes.
Just want to move away from the flame. Oh, that's a little too burnt. It's okay.
Moving over to this side, yes.
The cheese, yeah, these are right over a burning flame, but at least we got
the heat back.
Maybe we should put some of these on the flame.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. No, that's beautiful now. Took forever, but we got it to, I don't know which is old and which is new. Let's just, we don't want to burn them. Let's put them around, not right on, but around the flame. Because now we've got a perpetual flame, which I guess is a good thing. We didn't have enough heat, now we've got too much heat. That's okay.
Plus, these things are super tiny as
Yeah,
well.
but before they're only at what 145. After all that time, go ahead, close it like I did. No, leave it like I had it, like this. I'll take it. There we go.
Maybe 3 minutes.
Or should we close it up so the flame dies? Do that, and then you get to help me with the cheese, the Stars of David. No, that's the problem. You're right. I'm mooching off my brother. Penny's like, you'll do that in Brosy's dime. No, I want neat bucks, but I also have to work, at least just to have a job to get out of here. So I'm going to apply for neat bucks next year. This isn't a cop-out. I tried to do it last year, and a whole bunch of shit happened. What I should have done is, I should have applied for neat bucks before my father even got kicked out of that institution. I should have said, I'm going to apply for neat bucks, and I'll get you into your fucking old folks home, because I don't want to live with you people. But we'll bring them home, and I'll just live off your Social Security until I get neat bucks. I should have applied like 2 years ago, but oh well. Yes, this meal is kosher because the cheese is, my brother shaped it in Stars of David. See that? 3 slices a pile as Stars of David. So yes. As it's taking us an hour. Probably an hour ago you did that, but it's okay.
Yes.
Tell me when it's time to whatever. But I think the flame is kind of done. It should be all right. Okay. Laffy asks, could we finish a handle? I haven't heard of a handle of vodka.
That's what they call like
No, we don't really. I don't like hard liquor. I like beer, and I like the twisted teas sometimes. Although even that, like the 8% twisted tea, is too much for me. 5% goes down easy, but you get drunk pretty quickly. So I like beer. I like the twisted tea. We do have a bottle of wine. I got some Pinot Grigio for $10. I want to try it. We still have that.
Yes.
But that's Katie did, right?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we don't really. I don't really drink vodka or whiskey or bourbon or any of that. I don't do hard liquor. Brother Click, what do you want to say?
I'm a beer guy mainly. I do enjoy whiskey on occasion.
You like wine more than I do.
I guess wine on occasion, but yeah. It's usually during the colder months for some reason. I guess when I'm locked in and I'm cold, I'll have maybe a little bit of whiskey.
Jasmine Unique says hard liquor is the best. Okay, maybe.
Okay, what do you like, Jasmine? What's your poison?
Let me know when it's time to feed.
Oh, yeah,
Not yet.
1 more minute.
One more. Ein mehr Minuten. Un minuto más. Un minuto more. Bitch. I speak several languages. I'm saying the same thing. 1 more minute. She loves bourbon, tequila, and whiskey. You ever eat the worm? You ever eat the worm at the bottom of the whiskey, the tequila? Doot 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 doot.
Is there any domestic tequila production in New Zealand, or is it all imported? And if so, it must be expensive.
Horsehead says, I'm not sure who he's talking to. You have to sleep on the couch and hear me and the missus. I thought I could like bunk with you guys.
He's talking to Penny.
Oh well, I wouldn't participate. I wouldn't participate, but I'd be in the room like watching. Like I'd sit in the corner, stroking a knife, watching. I'd love that. Hold on. Do 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 do. Tequila. All right. Do these need a second flip? Or?
I guess we.
And we're not gonna take them. Should we take them off or just put the cheese right on them? We can test one, but some look better than others. We'll test one, but we'll test a few.
We need to heat up cheese.
Yes, we do. This one's pretty much okay. We'll put them on together. It's like, oh, the cheese should help it. Should I put some more? Should put some more fuel on, but what do you call it? The shreds.
No.
It's all right. Let's do that. We'll take 2 off and test them in a minute. But I'll just keep them on. What we don't want to do? You want to put the cheese on one and then put another on top of it, or what do you recommend?
Correct. That's what we're going to do.
Simultaneously, or do the?
I thought we would put 5 burgers here, cheese them, and then put the burgers on top. I mean, you want to. Unless we space them out on the grill.
All right, we're doing this my way. I know what we're doing. Give it another minute, like 2 minutes. Tequila.
Yeah, we finished that.
Oh yeah, we liked it.
Yes.
Schindler's cheese. Good one, Horsehead.
Yes.
Schindler's cheese. Look at that.
Yes.
Schindler's cheese. Do 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 tequila. Do 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 do. Yeah, that was my brother's idea. Jasmine Monique Flexer star David Cheese. This is a good idea.
Why? Thank you. 3
slices thick. But because remember these patties are so small, we're gonna double them up, and the cheese will be the binding element, and it'll add like depth and texture. And what's the word I'm looking for? It'll add calories. I mean, yeah. I do want to sing a drinking song. We'll drink a drink a drink to Lily the pink, the pink, the pink, savior of the human race. She invented medicinal compound. Let's say hey for Lily the pink. It's an old drinking song. Lily the pink. Ebenezer thought he was Julius Caesar. I forget how it goes now, but yeah. Lily the pink. All right. Another minute or two? Or
Another minute.
Mix nice and cooked. Now let's bring the cheese over. Sink the pink, drink the drink. Thule! Where the hell you been?
You SOB.
Oh, son bitch.
How was the produce today?
Did you get through band practice and got some sleep and were able to get to work on time? Or what happened? Or did band practice run late?
Or did you call out sick today?
Oh.
And you just woke up now?
Oh. Sure, we can do a taste test. Why not? I'll give it another minute and we'll get up and I'm gonna put the cheese right on. I think it should be cooked enough that whatever it is, they should be cooked. If we're not, we just nuke them. It's getting ridiculous. We're already to eat now, aren't we?
I think so.
The savior of the human race, she invented medicinal compound. We'll drink a drink a drink till the pink, yeah. So he slept pretty well and got to work on time. Well, was band practice only an hour or did it run late? You can be honest. Let's get up. Let's bring the cheese, or should I? You grab the cheese, I'll put it on. Our stars of David. Stars of David are going into our kosher. You want to put it in here? Here, let's do this. Just put it in here. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Hold on. Stop. Stand back. Show your... Tilt for the camera. Show your... Maybe like this is the photo pic. Take a look. Look up. We want to see... These are Brother Click's Stars of David. See that?
Yes.
I can't get a good angle here. Oh, well, close enough. Yes. Look at that.
Yes.
Okay.
Very, very nice.
Now. 1, 2, 3. Let me do it. Okay. Sorry. Spread them out. Yeah, spread them out. Look at that. Should I move them to the hot side or what?
And now cap them off.
I put the other ones on? Yeah,
put the ones on top, yes.
Okay, so we got a patty, we got our Stars of David. Now we're going to add.
Yes, put it on top.
Should they be moved closer or just...
Do you think you can grab one? See what you can... I think once you close the thing over, there'll be enough heat in there.
Okay. We're going to cover it for like, what, 2, because it's on the cold side. 2 minutes or so?
Sure, yeah.
Or is that going to be too much? What'd you drop? You dropped something?
No, I just stepped on a board. Oh. We'll do 1 minute, we'll check them.
Okay. So you see what we did there? We put down 5 patties, put our Stars of David on top, and then put the other patties on top of those. Double decker, triple decker. Yeah, the burgers are tiny, you're correct. And yes, Jasmine, some of the cheese will be lost. There's no way around that. Some of the cheese will be lost, but it won't matter because the remaining cheese will basically
yes,
be the burger. It will surround and bind, so it should work out. We'll take a look. Plus, that's why we did them 3 deep. We might lose some, but the cheese that remains will be thick.
Yes.
Big Bob, how are you? Big Bob is here.
It's about time.
About time, Big Bob. Where the hell you been? He and Penny are buddies. Cool. Big Bob. That's chicken dinner? Cool. Parker Peters, how are you? We're doing another grill. It's taking longer because we got the charcoal we got was lump charcoal. It took longer to burn, but we got some steaks done, and I was waiting for our. We're almost done. We're waiting on our cheeseburgers. Yes. 10 patties, 5 and 5, and cheese in between. You'll see in a minute. Those moths.
Yes.
Oh. The patties have been what off grid? Yes, they've been Jewified. Yes. We got kike burgers, but we got halal steak.
Yeah.
So we got Hebes and Habibs. We represent both sides. What time is it for us? I don't know. What time is it?
It is.
It's getting late. This took longer.
9:32 p.m.
It took longer than it should have. Yeah, it's 9:30 at night. What time is it in New Zealand? They are kosher, yes. I bless them too. I did my whole Israel Yahweh. I think they're 6-pointed, right?
Yes.
Or are they 8 because
Oh yeah, I guess 8.
they're kosher. Put it that way. All right, instead of Stars of David, like the sheriff's badge, we got the sheriff. The sheriff. Shalom burgers, yes. Shalom burgers. Let's take a look. Shalom. Let's take a look. But you're right. It might only be. They might not be true Stars of David because they were okay.
Take them
They're
off.
not yet.
Not yet.
Nope. This center them. See, some cheese will be lost. That's life. Yeah, center them. Let's put it. Let's close it again for a minute. Let's solidify better.
All right then.
Oh, my battery's down to 5%.
Oh.
So how fitting. There might not be a taste test tonight. The battery's down to 5%. Leave it on for another minute. We'll just take them off and see how they come out.
Yes.
We'll put them here and we'll do the whatever. Yeah. I can't even see anything. It's all black because my phone is dying. Uh-oh. We've been doing this too long. We're at 3 hours for this fucking stream. It's all right. Yes, doggo. The burgers are kosher adjacent because they weren't 6-pointed, they were 8-pointed. So I guess they're not truly Stars of David. More like a sheriff's badge. Like, just okay. Maybe yeah, you're right. It's more like a sheriff's badge than Star of David. But close enough. They're kosher. I said my prayer. I read from the Talmud. I bless them. Even though I'm not Jewish, I want my
Yes.
No, after we get done, we're going to read the Quran. No, wait a minute. Actually, I have a question. Off-grid, I know your father is Palestinian, but was he Muslim or was he Maronite, Coptic? I can't remember.
He said Maronite Christian.
Right. So, okay. So even though you're half Arab, your father wasn't Muslim. He was Maronite or whatever it is. He's okay. So no need to read the Quran, but we'll say free Palestine. Goon burgers. All right. Yeah, I'm running out. I'm down to like 3%. Okay, great. My phone will probably die. Maybe I should end the stream. But all right, I want to at least get this because if the phone dies, the stream will keep going with nothing here. You know?
I know.
Okay. Hold on. There we go.
Yes.
So yes, I'll hose this off tomorrow. Some cheese will be lost, but it doesn't matter because the bulk of it. Shit. Double patty cheese badges. There you go.
Should we hold the phone or what?
Yeah, hold the phone. Get me. Why not?
Nice.
Look at that. We got the embers, but even the cheese kind of in that Star David shape. See that? The cheese remnants? Okay, like really clean tomorrow.
Yes.
A lot of sludge in there too, right?
Yes.
If I get most of the cheese off now, that'll be good. See that?
That's,
while the cheese is still
melty,
liquidy. If I get it off now, otherwise it'll stick to the grill. See that?
Yeah.
I'm getting the cheese off. Let it go down there. I mean, yeah, it's gonna stick to that, but all right. Try to get the cheese off this here. This big brick didn't look right. Look at this sludge. Beautiful, isn't it? In its own way. Get all the cheese off this. Pull this out. Get the cheese now while it's hot. Yeah. And that's most certainly. There we go.
Yes.
Take a look. That's it. Beautiful. Now, let's go over and show what we made. We had to end the stream in a minute.
Yes.
We had 4 shoulder steaks, 1 big chuck steak, which I think are cooked, and we got our double patty burgers. It took longer, but
Yes.
dinner is served.
Yes.
So for now, occupational click and what's your
His brother.
out.